Five. All right, it's a D&D game. There's 4 of us. This number will improve over time. Hello, Twitch.
You're tinier for.
Soon to be 6. And Creus is here in spirit, although not in body. He had business. He had work. And Creus is here in spirit. Wait, let me mute that. I changed my audio levels around a bunch, so things are going to be weird for a minute. So if you've got figurines, grab them and put them on the board. I'll grab Soul. I'm going to put them at the entrance to the valley here. Who else we got? Here's an Orin. I'll grab him. Oh, lag. Do you guys get a lot of lag on Joe's server? When he's hosting it? You know, like when you can't pick a thing up for a minute and then it works after a while?
I don't know, because I'm not currently there.
It's like I'm hitting the button and it's not going. Oh, it's because I was on a no card. God damn it. Alright, so laid out before you is the volcanic valley of Avigdar Island. Maybe I should get that on here as well, like the map. I'll drop it in Discord, and when Joe gets a chance, he'll throw it on the board there. Alright, so you are on Durgaz, I think.
Hello?
Welcome back, Joe.
Is there a custom board you need me to load?
Yeah. I'm gonna drop it in the Discord. This is basically the map of the island that I showed off, the big yellow map.
I need the other link. Got the imager link.
All right. 1 second.
Sounds like our day is gonna be fun tomorrow.
There it is. Slightly smaller. Mini-map. Map and mini-map. Alright, so the recap. You were in Charvass, in the port village of Charvass, run by the Maratuk dwarves. You picked up Trenbull, who's the mayor of Charvasse, member of Merchant House McKay. He's actually got a whole side mission to rescue his father.
There you go.
So he's tagging along, and he enlisted the aid of some beast-head giants to carry us across the silt, and they almost stranded everybody in the middle of the Silt Sea because their entire herd of Erdlu got stolen, taken away, disappeared. And when you offered to help them... Yeah.
Sorry, just what's an animal you associate with, like, fighting things?
In the Dark Sun universe or in real life?
Either one.
Bosrog. Bosrog's like the pit bull. Pit bull of the desert in Dark Sun.
Okay, thank you. Continue.
Yeah. Okay, so the giants, they gathered up their best hunters, and they're trying to track the disappeared herd of Erdlu, and it's to the south. And so if you look at the Durgaz map on the board here, if I can get it to unlock, there it goes. All right, so you're kind of moving from Long's position at the table here to the other end, starting down at this narrow valley. And this is moving from 1 to 2 along the mountain here. So if I get in real close on this blurry-ass map, you came in off the Silt Sea from the west, and the giants deposited you here near their base at 1. And so you were just recently there, and they were gathering up whatever people were around. They only had like one person defending the cave, and then their herd is gone, and they're tracking it to 2. And they noticed some clawed scratch marks on the ground. That was the only clue that was left behind for the hunters to track. And so you guys have been plodding along at a pretty good pace, but the environment here is a terrible volcanic island, and I have to roll for the weather here. Alright, I rolled a 15. 15's pretty good. So currently the weather on this island is pretty clear. There's not a huge dust storm coming in off the Silt Sea. And the temperature today is a little on the low end, so you guys aren't super heated by the baking sun like you would be on most days. It's a bit on the cooler side. Maybe it's because you're on this side of the mountains and it's controlling the wind or something. But in general, this whole island here, being a volcanic island, is covered with lava. There's rivers of lava running through channels and valleys. There's volcanic vents that are opening up here and there. There's fissures. There's magma vents. There's fire geysers. There's clouds of poison. Fortunately, you have Trenbull with you, and Trenbull has demonstrated that he's a master ranger, and he knows this terrain like the back of his hand. Even though he's never been here, he knows this kind of terrain, and so he's been able to point out the dangers, like pits of boiling mud that you could have fallen into, and areas where he noticed that the gases were venting, and he cautioned you not to breathe the air near there. So he's been proving himself very useful and worthy. What are you all doing as you're traveling?
I ask him what he remembers most about his father.
He remembers that he was a dedicated man that wanted to spread the McKay Empire and create like a whole branch of the merchant house out here where the Alramkis would be sort of like pivotal in the control of the Silt Sea trade. In areas that the Sorcerer Kings do not normally deal in, and many of the merchant houses don't have active trade routes through. He thought they could corner the market. I mean, basically, it's all about mercantilism. He's really into making money.
That's pretty wild for trying to go through an area that has a bunch of beast-head giants in it.
Yeah, I mean the dangers are certainly like well known. The giants, man-eating giants, certainly raiding has been a problem. Piracy, just nature being what it is. The dangers of the Gray Death, the sickness. There are a lot of obstacles to making money out here. Basically, only the hardy dwarves can tolerate it.
Wish we had some hardy dwarves with us, but I guess they're all just miners and workers. What else should we be watching out for on this island? Have you explored this part of the island before?
No, this area is very dangerous, and dealing with the giants on this island has proven difficult. Many of the giant clans here are quite aggressive raiders that don't really take to diplomacy. The ones that we've been working with, those giants in this cave at the sort of north end of this island here, they learned after a while that they could not raid the dwarves effectively. They'd always escape into their tunnels, and so when they couldn't rob from the dwarves, they eventually turned to trade instead, knowing that the dwarves wouldn't run from them if they weren't trying to beat them up and steal their shit.
You hear that, Ringside? You hear that, Ringside? These beast-head giants are not open to diplomacy.
They kind of are, if you look at it correctly.
Taurus, you hear that? They're not open to diplomacy.
I look at him again. I look at him again. I say, they're not open to diplomacy.
Yes, so don't try to flex on them. They'll just attack you. They're not friends.
Oh, I looked at Ringside when I said that.
Oh.
I look at you, I'm like, you talking about me? I'm not dumb.
Oh no, I know you're not, but I just know you also have a habit of flexing on other giants to prove your strength, to try to befriend them.
I'm Taurus Great Hunter, so.
You are. I'm not denying that. Just you don't need to tell these aggressive giants that it's not going to do anything for us.
Well, they bow down to me.
Maybe. We'll see.
Technically speaking, out of character. When I do that, does that give them an opportunity to do like a morale check or something? Ninja?
I think you have to weaken them first.
Sorry, I wasn't paying too much attention. I was doing some prep stuff. What's up? My distraction level is high when I'm doing other things.
Jonah asked if he flexes on enemies, does that make them roll a morale check or anything?
Usually I'll roll morale tests when half of the group is dead and when 75% of the group is dead. Like they're not gonna run away right at the first thing that happens unless you take off the leader's head like you did with the pirate ship. That can break the morale. If they have like if they have an important leader that you can break, that helps.
When you've already resolved to go fight the giant walking tank, seeing all little tensile cords isn't going to be the thing that gets you away from it.
Well, I'm Taurus Great Hunter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what do you hunt?
Is Groth is the leader of the beast-head giants, right?
Groth seems to be in charge. Snave is the one that ran away when the other beast-head giant was grabbed by the silt horror that attacked you in the silt sea back there.
Is the
He's
other
gonna
one
pop-
that we saved, is he just resting back at the camp or something?
Yeah, he lost all his hit points. He needs to take a long rest. So he's going to be down for the count for a while. So
Is
Trenbull cautions you all to move at a slow pace. He notes that your long legs seem to want to carry you all, and the beasthead giants hear what he's saying and say, "Not worried. Bad gas low to ground. Oh, but you short. Ha ha ha. You have bad gas in nose. Ha!" And the giants are just, long-legged and above the toxic fumes, so they're just marching along like they don't care. But all of you are having
Excuse me.
all of you are having a hard time breathing whenever you pass through one of these little nasty clouds.
can we ride the
Except
magic
for Taurus?
carpet?
Sure.
Or did the magic word change and it's not letting us ride it today?
Let me make a roll. So, the mood of the carpet has not changed today, and so it continues to function. I'll say that at least Grimorn would have been using it riding up above everybody. He'd probably take Trenbull with him just to make sure Trenbull doesn't die. You don't want the escort to die. Taurus, too big, we'll have to go through, but you are also tall enough that you're kind of above the clouds of gases.
Yeah, I'm right.
I think Soul's going to ride along on the carpet. I have Oren riding on the carpet.
5 by 8, but how many people can fit?
What could I use for the carpet? Like a note card?
I will ride Taurus.
Okay, this is going to be the flying carpet.
I will be
I'll
a
let you ride my
backpack
back.
monkey.
No, like you can ride on my shoulders like a little kid. I'm in.
I like how I get a flying carpet, and the first thing that happens with it is that everyone except me uses it.
Because you already have a mount. A flying mount.
You have to control it though. Like even though everybody's riding it, nobody goes anywhere unless you tell that carpet to go somewhere.
Just follow me on Omen. Like that's it, right?
Yeah, follow Omen's a good enough orders. Or no, better follow Ring Sight. Because Omen might get sent to do something else.
Okay. You have
That
one
said,
magic
I'll
carpet.
walk.
That almost looks cool. I wish it had a texture on it.
We can put a texture on it.
Rock.
Give me a board. Give me a board and give me a texture. I'll put a texture on it.
Nah, it's not important. Not important. We can come up with something fancy for it later. Another day. Alright, so the search is on. You guys are traveling at a slow pace so that you don't get injured by the various dangers, the hazards that I mentioned. Does anybody want to do anything while you're traveling? Because this is hours of travel to get from point A to point B here.
I wanted to talk to the guy.
I don't want to stay on guard.
Who, the Grath? The giant? Or do you mean Trenbull?
I want to talk to Roth.
Okay. You get Groth the giant's attention, and he comes over, and he's so tall that his eyes are like level with the flying carpet that's way up in the air. And so there's just this like almost like a disembodied giant head just right in front of your carpet, just like talking at you. But if you looked over the side, you'd see the rest of his body down there. Anyway, so Groth stares at you. He's got a big booger hanging out of his nose. He's got sort of a goatish head.
You might want to take care of that.
Take care of what?
I point to the giant tall snot.
He looks around. He doesn't see it.
Of course. Never mind. Do you have a title?
Me am Groth. Mighty Groth. Strongest of tribe. Once. Now not strongest, but maybe wisest.
I tell him,
Okay, I
I'm Taurus,
basically,
Great Hunter.
You already told them that.
All right.
Taurus,
After that obligatory
yeah,
catch,
well, we were
Did I flex on him already?
Mr. The Blood God.
Indeed, you did.
Okay, just making sure.
After that,
No.
I'm just gonna repeat his titles back to him with a bit of flattery, and then tell him that I am the wise seer of things, and I shall use my powers to help find his herd. But first, he's got to answer me questions.
Sure.
Question 1.
Uh-huh.
When were they stolen?
Apparently they were stolen while the giants were helping you cross the Silt Sea, so it happened in the last day or two.
Did they have anything important?
The Erdlu are not being used as pack animals. He'll explain that they are used as food, mostly. But it's a whole herd of food. It's like the food supply of the giants has been stolen.
Is there a special means necessary to herd them?
For the giants, it's easy. They're like chickens to the giants, but they are large creatures to you.
Has anyone acted suspicious?
They don't know what that word means, so they just sort of scratch their head, puzzled.
Like they're a big, fat, horrible liar.
Whoever did this could not lie, 'cause did not see them.
Leave that part alone, then.
Mm.
Does he have any idea how far they are with his bestial senses?
Okay, he's going to make a tracking roll. He gets a 30. Fuck. With a 30 to track, he points at the ground and he says, "Follow tracks." You look at the ground and you probably don't see any tracks, but he seems pretty sure that he's following a trail of some kind.
Can I try to follow the tracks too?
Yeah, by all means, if you want to make a tracking check.
Survival check?
Yeah.
Survival.
I don't think you're gonna beat a 30.
I'm not, but maybe I can pick up the tracks. We're gonna see.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna just hit him with Gift of Alacrity.
I'm Taurus Great
Combat
Hunter. I see
happens.
no tracks.
No, 14.
Unless that doesn't work, 'cause that's so tough.
Gift of Alacrity. What's up, Joe?
I said, I told him I'm Taurus Great Hunter and I see no tracks.
You don't see the tracks. All right. Well, he's going to explain to you, like a small child, that the tracks are here, but you have to look carefully for these like lines that are parallel to each other. There's like several of them, but they're pretty far apart, so you wouldn't really notice that this is the track, but pretty big tracks.
I'm gonna do an investigation now.
Looks like somebody took a bunch of swords and like chopped the ground.
I will ask if he minds if I sit on his shoulder.
Oh, nat
with
20.
Omen.
Oh, when he points them out to me, I notice what he's talking about now. I'm like, oh.
Is there Kradu with us?
No.
Oh, I'm looking at that one.
Anyway, can I just have Omen sit on Groth's shoulder then, like a giant bird?
Yeah, sure, why
I
not?
guess.
And then you
Yeah,
sit
my
on
regular
and then you
size.
sit on Omen's shoulder. It's like stacks, one on the other.
Mm. Huh. So this is what being a familiar feels like.
Right?
Okay, while I'm riding Taurus's shoulder, I'm gonna spend 11 minutes or 10 minutes plus 6 seconds, I guess,
Kaya's here.
to do a ritual to locate animals to find the Krodlus.
All right.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Okay,
Hey.
while he does that, I just remembered. Can I from the Friday game we did that one time, I remembered that I can always look around for something cool if I have nothing better to do. So I'm doing that.
So, looking for something cool. Are you looking for food? Are you looking for water? Or are you looking for creature tracks? Or what? What are you looking for?
I guess I'll just stick with animal life.
Alright, just looking for creatures. Alright. So that's a survival check.
You guys hear me? Hello?
Hey.
Hello.
Are there evil
Hello.
factors in Dark Sun?
Evil
Evil what?
factors?
Factions?
Factories.
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 No, probably not. Well, I mean, there could be. Maybe one of the merchant
Like an
houses has a
iron
bunch
mine
of...
as a factory? An evil blacksmithing
billowing
factory?
smoke type evil factory.
You know what
Fire.
would count as an evil factory is the baby-making factories that produce moles and half-giants.
That's not quite what I meant.
I mean, if you're looking for, like, an evil
Flesh
dwarven factory, probably not.
Go. Anyway, 18. Give me some meat.
Okay, with an 18, you can tell that the local wildlife here is pretty similar to when you were out at the Silt Sea. There's a lot of beetles. Beetles seem to be like the number one thing here, and you'll see them like crawling over the rocks and squirting fire at things. So these seem to be some sort of like fire beetle that occupies this volcanic island. Do you want to try to hunt one?
Yes.
Okay.
Sort of. I don't want to kill it. I'm just investigating it.
You capture a fire beetle.
Does it do anything?
It is a beetle. It's trying to get away.
Is it doing anything cool or interesting or useful?
Well, if you had a cage or something, you could keep it. You could sell it. There's a lot of beastmasters in the world. People will collect a variety of creatures.
Hello.
A beetle that can breathe fire is probably worth something to somebody, but I don't know who. What's up, Skywell?
I'm pretty sure that Grimorn would be like, it's my beetle.
Okay. Well, he takes an interest in the beetles, but he also doesn't want to carry a bunch of bugs around, so.
I'll just keep this off to one side.
Like, maybe if he has an empty jar, he'll capture one.
Who's in charge right now?
Groth the Giant is leading the search party. He's got the best tracking roll. And you guys are traveling for hours. Like, a whole bunch of time is passing, so you have plenty of time for whatever discussions with Groth you wanted to have.
I just want to make sure that he's the one in charge.
Yep. He certainly seems to be in charge. The other half-giant that ran away from the battle the other day, Snave, is definitely subordinate to Groth. And these aren't the only giants. It's just that they spread out to search, and so the other ones are far to the east and to the west of you. They have spread out far and wide in a big, wide search pattern. And you guys are almost to 2. And what it says for 2...
Judah, please promote purple and blue.
Yes, sir. Promoted.
Okay.
Promoted.
You guys have been crossing a plain of huge stones. You see the gray carcass of an Erdlu up ahead. That one that's on the board there. That's that one. All right. Do you stop? Are you going to do anything?
Are we gonna expect it?
I want to investigate the corpse.
All right. As you approach, you notice that there's not one, but 3 Erdlu corpses.
Does somebody have detect undead?
No, we're flying on the carpet here.
That's a 1.
Yeah.
I'm not getting a good investigation on these guys.
So it's been mentioned that the ground is poisonous. All those clouds are toxic.
Oh wow.
I'm just
Okay,
gonna
the blasted, the
Wow,
guidance did not help.
consistent horribleness. So I'm just gonna life sense scan that then.
All right. So you don't detect any life. These are all dead. Dead birds laying on the ground, all shredded up. And I don't know if they're feathered. They're more scaly than feathered, so you're probably just finding bits of carcass, scaly carcass, and the occasional leg or something.
Can you eat this?
Who are you asking that to?
Looking at the giants.
This is what they normally eat, but like,
Good girl.
it's like finding a dead chicken on the road. Are you gonna eat it?
I mean,
Oh,
they're giants. Are
fresh
they gonna
as
eat it?
milk.
I'm asking.
How hungry are the
Are
giants?
you calling, are you calling them
Can you-
uncultured?
Are you gonna cast
Barbarians.
that thing on him that makes it like not die, not rot and stuff?
Gentle repose. I mean, I can cast. I could cast. Purify food and water on it.
Yeah, if you'd like to. That is your option.
If you don't mind waiting 10
Do the
minutes.
giant? Yeah. Well, I could use a spell slot on it and do it faster instead of a ritual.
I think better to just grab them and move on for later.
Groth seems quite angry, and he says, "Who did this will pay."
Now wait a second. What caused them to die?
They were shredded.
Do they
By
look
what?
eaten?
Something big tore them to bits. Like, have you ever seen a small animal that got like dogs got at it, and there's not much left of it?
Okay.
Are there any
But there is
symbols?
some
Or
meat.
is it
It's just like torn though.
Yeah. I mean, there's like a little bit of meat
Oh,
left on it.
what killed this thing?
He looks at it and he can't tell.
Are there any like burn marks or is it just clean cut?
No burn marks.
I have a 17
I
for
forgot his
investigation.
name.
Does it look like giant teeth eat it, or was it something else in the wild out here that ate them?
Oh yeah, probably something with big teeth.
Okay.
You can see the chomp marks where everything's broken off.
A shield horror?
Probably other giant ate this. Or big beast.
I will ask our other guy if he knows.
Snave?
the answer.
Snave is going to say,
No,
Trimble.
on the carpet. Well, actually, what does Snave have to say first?
he doesn't have much. He's not very smart. He shrugs.
That's
Alright,
okay.
I get back on Taurus's shoulder. Does my ritual complete for the produce?
You can sense the Crodloos. What's the range on that?
5 miles.
Yeah, you can definitely sense there's some Erdloos. They're in a cave. It's across a plain of huge stones.
Okay, I will point in the direction where the cave is.
So let's see. There's a widening path that leads into a craggy ravine in the distance. There's a hazy column of smoke rising from the crown of the volcano. So Groth rolls a tracking check, and he sees that the large clawed feet led into the ravine. The tracks go this way, and he and Snave are both going to lope off in that direction, doing the Naruto run with their arms dangling behind them.
I'm on him, and the carpet has to follow me, so I guess we're going.
All right.
Go, Taurus, go! Yeah.
Okay. So
You gonna make an animal handling check on me?
Sure. Why not? Cool. It uses wisdom.
What if he gets a nat 1?
He's about to get bucked.
13.
That's good enough. Yeah, better than normal.
I'm screaming and I wrap my arms around you like, holy shit!
The song has to come up.
Do we encounter anything on the way there?
Yeah, you spot something.
Ooh.
What's a
It's
something?
big and sharp.
A roll an active perception check. What is the something?
It is definitely a fire drake.
Oh my god.
It's back!
And
It's a
another
what?
one, another one,
Or it's the same one. He did not kill the first one.
Ramon! There's a chance for your full plate of fire armor.
Precision here.
Excuse me, stop right there. You want to go to a different fire dragon wearing the armor of a dead baby fire dragon and expect that to work.
I mean, we were going to kill it.
Hey,
Right?
I'll be resistant to it.
We were going to kill it
That-
regardless, right? That was the plan.
That's besides the point.
Giants, would you like to eat the meat of a fire drake?
Hey, Joe, can you make a figurine for me?
Maybe don't go over
Sure can.
wearing armor with the bones of children, but it's protection.
Do you want me to strip myself and then get lit on fire? That sounds like a
You
worse
know.
idea.
I have to agree with Morg here.
I think I want the protection.
Burning does not sound like it'd be on anyone's agenda. Not on mine.
What was the scale for that base that you needed?
I don't know. Make it a 1.
Okay.
Where are these the giants with us? They don't look quite human.
They're beast-head giants.
Oh, are these like are there actual heads like animals or?
Yeah. There's a bunch of different types.
Snake actually has a wolf head though. Not a goat head.
Taurus could. Why couldn't you have one?
Because he's only a half giant. He has to grow bigger.
He's not done growing. He's gonna grow into a 4 giant one day. One day.
All right.
Where's the Drake? Or it's not on the map yet?
So you guys aren't actually there yet. So it's just off this map in that nook. You see where it goes like through a valley to the left up there. So what you're finding is the remains of the Erdlu. They're all shredded up and eaten, just bits everywhere. You just find a gory field of remains. And these are big creatures, right? Like you could ride one of these. It's like seeing a bunch of horses torn apart. And they're just laying strewn out across this big smoky field here. But they all seem to lead towards a cave that's off in that direction there. And the giants, they are going to head in that direction right away. I'm actually going to go ahead and pull all these figurines off the board.
And ours?
Yeah, we're going to a different map.
Wait, Taurus, do you already have a thing that gives you resistance to fire damage?
Nope.
Oh wait, what happened to the fire boots? Somebody else
they
had the
went
fire
to
boots?
Soul has
Oh,
them.
Saul has them?
You gave me the fire. I never got any fire boots.
Equip them.
That was last session.
Did you like give them? When did I get these?
For some reason I thought they went on
Goran,
from
the Goran leather boots. Oh no, these are different ones. Never mind. You got the Goran leather boots now, by the way.
What do those do?
Yeah, the fire boots are Grimoires, I think. Oh no, those are Skywells. Skywell got the leather boots.
Oh, is this the Crodlu dungeon map? The cave.
Ooh,
Bypass the
he
dragon.
got Windwalker
Drake.
boots. Okay. So, Grimorn got Lava Walker boots. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. He has the fire resistance.
Yeah, he has lava resistance. He walks in lava. Grimorn gave the Windwalker boots to Skywell and didn't realize he also had fall damage boots that he gave to C. Both are +1 boots. So he gave you some +1 boots. They're on your items on the table.
Okay.
Number 11. I'm the only one who doesn't have boots because I can't find magical half-giant boots.
Okay, so as you approach, what you're going to catch a glimpse of is this enormous dinosaur-like tail swinging around, protruding from this side cave here, and then it'll, like, with a bunch of thunderous steps, disappear into that cave back there. And you guys, you're going to enter down this narrow valley here, showing up on the scene. These are 10-foot squares, so everybody's pretty small on here.
So, you asked your Mr. Fire Boss to explain what this thing's doing here.
I mean, we're going through a trail of fire. Probably just its house.
Grimorn is going to say, the Lord of Flames is mysterious. He doesn't reveal his methods and his means.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay.
Wait, where's Taurus and me?
And me, come to think of it. I'm not here either.
Yeah, I was looking for your figurine. I don't know. I found one that's not injected that was way off in the corner here. There. How many hit points you got? Taro.
Hang on. I'm checking. Hang on. I'm checking.
Hang on, he's checking.
Shut up. 50.
50 hit points. All right.
Yeah, here's me.
I have injected this one that I had in the corner here.
When we get inside the cave, I will dismount Taurus.
Wait, it's a fire drape, so it
I
can't.
will, before you get off, I'm just going to continue, like, running up to the doorway, and I'll stop right as you hit the doorway.
Okay.
Does anyone know haste?
Put me down, big man.
Haste.
Does anyone here know it? Or
I don't want to be sitting on top of your shoulder and then have to get down mid-combat if we have to encounter that fire drape over here. So it's tail by me.
more.
But we were a good team. Okay. I'll put you down.
Boy, do you know?
Hey, rough. Rough here.
Do you know haste, more?
Me? No, I do not know haste. Only run fast. Just double time it.
Only double time run fast.
Hey, why am I a minion?
Why are you what?
What?
Look
Like
at me.
why are you small sized?
Yes.
You can change your size with plus and minus.
He's now bigger than Taurus.
Where's that button?
I got you, ringside. There you go.
Burp, burp, burp.
Wait, is he Taurus Great Hunter too?
Do 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 do.
anyway, is Groth here.
Okay.
Groth and Snave.
Groth and Snave have already moved into the next room.
So, why can't we see them?
Where did they go?
Are they which room? 5, 2?
Here's
One.
Snave. I'm lagging so hard.
7.
Broken gate. I can barely read this.
I guess he got
Storage
locked.
room. I don't know what 2 says. Common room. Earth pet.
Alright, so Groth and Snave, they're like this. Groth is prodding Snave into going in. And Snave is very cautiously stepping forward into this big room here until he gets to about here, and Groth is squeezed, but he's like pressed up against this wall here, and he's keeping an eye on that over there. And he's got his great staff ready. It's got some bone adornments at the top that he could bop an opponent with. And there's skulls dangling from it. But it seems to have religious ceremonial purposes.
I beckon him back over here for a moment.
No, they can't really be discouraged. They're here to get their revenge or their Erdlu.
So no, I'm gonna like I want to tell them something important.
Yeah.
I can speak to this creature. Do you want to tell it anything?
I want to tell it to die, he says.
Anything else? Any swears of vengeance or something?
Tell it our Erdlu is our Erdlu, not yours, Erdlu.
Bar.
Shrug. So, actually, can I just like continue being on their shoulder? Actually, no, it's probably gonna blast them to hidden right around this corner here. So what happens if I try to? Doing that's probably gonna tick it off or get its attention. So I'll just. Do any of you want to do anything else before I try this?
Before, were you about to try?
He's
I'm
going to
do the thing
communicate.
with the giant's ass.
It can't. A fire drake cannot fly, right?
They don't have
No
wings?
wings.
Okay. So its chance to attack me in the air is very low, right?
Yeah, I can shoot fireballs out of his mouth, man.
God damn it.
Oh, by the way, Taurus, you get a haste spell. Well, okay, haste spell, then immediately do this, then.
I want to cast fly on myself before combat begins, Ninja. Can I do that?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, Joe.
Ooh.
Ninja?
Yeah, I was reading the guide. What's up?
I can cast fly on myself before combat begins, right?
Yeah, combat hasn't started. You can cast any spells you want to cast.
I also want to give a bardic inspiration to tourists.
Alright.
If I have a second to cast any spells before we start, I want to activate my ring of jumping.
Alright.
Are there like dead Erlu littering the cave that we're in?
You found pieces of Erdlu on the way here.
Taurus,
Okay.
just roll the bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Alright, so, message spell to the giant dragon, or...
Trenbull seems visibly shaken and says, if that's what I think it is, we're in for a fight.
What do you think it is?
I'm going to throw a protection from fire energy spell on Taurus.
He says, I think that was a drake. A drake's hind end sticking out of a cave momentarily.
I
I
assume
like how
that,
Taurus is just getting 5 different buffs.
I point at Morg's armor and be like, yeah, we've killed one before.
We have?
Well, we killed the child one and then banished the other one.
Grimorn's going to comment that the one we killed was considerably smaller than this one that we just spotted.
I never understood what's the big fuss about Drakes. They don't seem that dangerous. Big lizard, but I mean, I had a big lizard before. He was pretty harmless.
Mm-hmm. Your Enix?
Anyway, message spell. Hello, Mr. Dragon. You were supposed to eat
Oh
that.
my fucking god.
my god. You
Those
missed,
are element of surprise.
I warned
For
you
real?
I was doing this. I
you
told
missed
you.
species
You
then.
didn't
He's going to be
correct me.
offended now.
I thought you were kidding.
You
I
didn't
thought you were
complain.
kidding, to be fair. It doesn't matter. You already did it.
All right. You link minds with the fire drake, and it sends back a bunch of telepathic messages about how it's going to consume everything in burning fire.
I morph into my fire elemental,
well.
and I'm going to burrow in the ground
I say
and be over here before and under the ground before that. You guys like make the fire drake
I
come
say
over
out
here.
loud, I think we have the element of surprise on it. I don't think it knows we're here yet.
Hey, Taro, this thing's
Elemental of surprise.
this thing has psionic defenses, so I'm going to need you to roll a saving throw.
I have burrowed into the.
It's a wisdom save.
Defense against the message spell.
Roll a wisdom save. It has become aware of you, and it uses a telepathic ability back at you.
It can fucking.
Good job.
Gonna die before
It's a
combat even
negative.
starts.
Psychic ability. I'm trying to find my stats. There it is. Okay, making a save. That's not good.
What?
3.
Okay.
You have no modifiers for that? Yeah, that sucks.
Okay, you're suddenly wreathed in flames. They erupt from like all of your pores and your nose and your ears and your mouth. It's horrifying. It causes intense pain and suffering.
Oh no.
Hang on. I'll go to Grit and Glory. So there's a status effect.
Oh my god, that's fucking great.
And that's why I got a psionicis, folks.
Probably should have given you protection from energy, but I can only give it to one person.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he would have been targeted.
Okay, so
Attack first.
So you have the pain-racked condition right now. You suffer disadvantage in all skill checks and attack rolls, and your movement speed is decreased by 10. You don't gain a benefit to your armor class from dexterity or a shield. And at the start of your turn, you have to make a DC 15 con save. If you fail, you can do nothing but scream in pain.
So,
Oh boy.
my character just said, I think we have the element of surprise on this thing. And when he bursts into flames, I go,
No. Nobody
what
else.
did you do?"
This is a psionic effect. It's in his mind. Nobody else sees it. He failed the wisdom save, so he believes he is on fire, but nobody else sees it.
And he's not going to scream in pain and all that kind of shit?
Like, he believes he's experiencing fire damage right now. He's not actually, but he thinks so.
Yeah, no, but we can see him, like, writhing in pain, right?
Oh, yeah. His reaction is just... His reaction is real. The fire is not.
Are you like stop, dropping, and rolling right now?
Yes.
I'm not over there. Somebody poop grab.
I charge up and get...
Do y'all think, you guys think a fire drake
Are
is
these are the giants, right?
Yeah.
These are the
Yeah.
giants?
Yep.
Taurus, keep in
No,
mind that the
giant-
squares are
giant
10-foot squares.
You guys think fire drakes are immune to being charmed? Yes or no?
I will, Let's try to
Anything, you
squeeze up
probably have
past-
legendary resistances. Anything.
Are these pillars right here?
Those are boulders, giant rocks that fell down the cliff wall.
I'm gonna try... Is this open right here?
There's a little cave that goes off to the side there. If you peek in there, let me read the description. All right, so you've seen two areas, right? So you've seen the first big area here, which is a cave. It opens up into a large circular chamber. In the center is a 10-foot wide pit. You can see the glimmer of some liquid in it. A long black object floats in the water. And then off to the side is a storeroom. The cavern opens up into a long, narrow tunnel. There are heaps of dried fruit piled against the rough-hewn wall. Roots spill across the floor from outside. A thunderous noise shakes dirt from the ceiling. You hear the bellowing, yawning fire drake in the other cave.
I need to find out what I have right now.
Well, have fun without me, guys. I'm just going to be on the floor in horrible agony.
Oh no.
It's just
I'm
why
gonna
life is better than anything else.
I'm gonna set up an action for when the fire drake comes out of the tunnel. I'm going to punch it in the rear. And like
You gave me
a
fire
stone will
resistance,
just
right?
launch it. I do. You have fire resistance.
Wait,
Looks like somebody needs an emergency colonoscopy.
how do I make the token float to signify I have the fly spell active?
You pick it up, and then you press L while you're holding it, and it'll lock it in place.
Hope you guys do not stay on the flying carpet and get lit on fire by the fire drake in this combat. It is
How do I move it
expensive.
higher?
You can hold R before you lock it. It'll lift it up, and you can also use the gizmo tool to move it once it's locked.
Is it possible to move it higher? Is it possible?
Since I'm-
Yeah, with the gizmo tool on the left. Do you see the gizmo move? It's under the letter T.
Hold on.
I'll be right back.
You communicate to us that you're on fire.
Are you screaming, I'm on fire, put it out?
Ring sight. Zero. What's the question to you?
He is both deafened and muted. Muted. Punches.
Trendwell gets +3 on his initiative.
Oh, we're on initiative?
Yeah, we're going to go into combat. Now that you guys have cast all your prep spells before going in there.
Ooh!
Nice.
Oh, man.
I get a surprise attack from striking through the wall as an earth elemental. Does that give advantage?
Yep.
Sweet. Alright. 2
Does
hit.
anyone not have fire resistance?
That would be Orin and Ring Sight.
And so.
And Sol. And Trenville. And Groff.
Whoa.
And Snake.
I can fly though, so
Oh.
I'm just
I
gonna
think,
hope.
I don't know about Groff and Snake. Maybe
How
they
much
do that.
did-
and I
how
don't
long
know.
How long did yours last on me?
1 hour, or if I fail a con save.
Oh, fuck.
So
You should
I
be
don't
able
know
to
if I should
somebody
be
to
going
stop.
in and punching it. Actually,
Should use it on yourself.
What if-
Wait, you
what if
already
fire-
have-
I already have fire resistance from just having the fire drake armor.
Would a fire drake be resistant to cold damage or vulnerable?
I forgot to
Most
mention
likely
if
vulnerable.
If
I
it's,
think it's immune to fire damage.
Oh, this is going to be
The
exciting.
The baby one was immune.
I would have given this fire potion to somebody. I have a potion of fire resistance. Who needs it? I'll pull it off my belt and throw it to you.
Potion fruit.
I'll take it.
Cool.
I'd
I'll
help
throw it at.
you, but I'm busy being in a great amount of pain.
Do you say that out loud?
Go.
That you're on fire, or
No. Talking to you.
Is it in our minds? Are you
Alright, so
psionically communicating?
I
our
throw
mind?
you a potion of fire resistance. If you're gonna drink it. It'll give you
If that's
resistance to
working
fire
right now, then
damage
you're
for
all
1
just
hour.
hearing,
So you take
How,
half
how
damage
long are
from
we? How long are we planning between this and you screaming? Do you get to roll any con saves to like get rid of that?
When his initiative comes up, he'll get another save.
Okay.
Has everybody set up their initiative? Are you all ready to go?
I forgot
My
to do that.
initiative.
I didn't think we were in combat. I thought we were just kind of setting up to get in combat.
Well, we are, but we also have to roll initiative so that we can do the combat. So let's get it out of the way.
Okay, and who'd you get the potion of fire resistance to, Taurus?
To you.
Thank
I
you.
rolled a 22 for you.
Also
Cole said
remember,
he
you have,
needs it. I gave it to him.
also remember you have the bardic inspiration.
Mm-hmm. I threw it to you. So Jack can have it.
All right, let's see what my initiative is. Oh, there's a map. 5.
Mm.
Well, damn. All right, now my initiative. Shut up.
It's like rain on your wedding day. It's the free ride when you've already paid. It's the good advice that you just.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the initiative then. Now that we're getting serenaded by Joe, you're not a bard this time, Joe.
And who would have thought it figures?
Joe, did you play a bard before?
Yeah.
You would make a great bard. I know you would.
It was pretty good.
Hang on.
It was pretty good.
Something went weird.
What's their initiative?
It reset.
Wow, I hate having to click that many times.
There should just be a thing like you can right click and type it in.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I was just fucking with you guys because I got a really high initiative.
Okay. If everybody's got their initiative in. Oh, actually, what was Tara's?
Was his. He rolled an 8?
An 8?
You
All
have
right.
no dex modifier?
Taro.
Pharaoh the Harrow.
Skywill is a 10.
Wee.
But he's here, though. He could put it in his own number, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. He wasn't
well,
paying
here.
attention, so I put it in for him.
Gotcha. All right. Well, Taro's not responding, but it better be an 8, because I'm hitting the button.
I'm here talking. I'm muted. I'm sorry.
What's up?
Wait, why
I
is
was
this
muted. Sorry.
God, see us.
I was sitting here yelling at you guys. I'm like, what's going on?
So, you followed a red fire hydra, or not hydra.
No, I didn't. Mean what's going on?
Fire Drake.
Why couldn't you hear me? I was muted. I was saying stuff, but you guys didn't hear me because my son came in and I muted my mic. So, but okay, I'm good now. I'm sorry. I was talking, but it was okay.
Did you want to do something that we missed?
No, it's okay. No, it's
Okay. It was all RP stuff?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you getting off the magic carpet before we fight this thing?
Was it in response to Taro thinking he's on fire?
No, it was more in response to about the boots and the fire resistance, and I can't have a potion, and it's okay. We're moving on.
It does not stack into more resistance. It's just resistance. Yeah.
My initiative was 5, not 22. I don't know why it automatically went back to 22.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't see you roll, so I rolled for you, and I rolled a 19 plus 3.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
All right. We'll just go with it. So, in traditional fashion, Taurus is going to lead the charge, I guess. So, but there was a surprise round. I remember Long saying he wanted to get in a surprise attack with his elemental, right?
Yeah, if it comes marching in the room, I punch it.
So you set up a readied action to hit it on the way out, then, huh? Is that going to be
Yeah.
the initiator for the combat?
Sure, yes.
Okay.
If it's already aggro and it's coming out of its cave, then yeah.
Yeah, I'm hiding behind the boulder. Or well, I was throwing a potion, and I was gonna go hide back behind this boulder.
If it matters, 6 turns go by before it comes out of the cave. So any ongoing effect that had a limited number of turns, 6 turns goes by before this happens.
Okay, well, hold on. If we had 6 turns, I would have moved from here, and I would have told these guys to take cover, or to get prepared, and I would have moved to this one, behind this one.
Okay. Anything else?
Try to hide.
Anybody else?
I would try to hide.
The giants, they pick up the biggest rock they can get their hands on, and they're getting ready to throw it.
I'm hidden behind the rock over here.
Yeah.
I don't know what my height is, but I'm hidden.
Okay, so you have rolled a hide. Gotcha.
Oren, do you want to hide or do anything while
Yes.
we're prepping?
I would like to. Okay.
About 6 turns worth of movement.
Well, we can't be on the ceiling, right? I've got my character here.
If you
So,
have hunting potions.
also I can fly for a while with this. So I'll just activate my boots to fly, so I'm not on the ground with the poison gas, right?
Now, there's not a lot of poison gas in the cave here. This is I don't know. It's hard to tell, but this looks similar to the last giant cave that you just saw recently.
Okay, well then in that case I will not activate my boots. I will just jump down and hide amongst the riffraff, the flotsam and jets, whatever this debris is here. I want to hide here amongst that and broken dinghy.
So it's hard to tell. Roll a. Yeah, what would you roll to figure out what something is? An insight? Roll an insight.
Sure. That's gonna be. I'm gonna be.
I think it's an
Plus 0.
investigation. Pretty sure it's an investigation.
No, it's an insight.
It's an intuitive thing. Like, do you intuitively know what that thing is?
It's 12. I'm not sure that I.
Okay.
It's okay.
You beat the DC. So this is actually a front door. The big beams scattered everywhere used to be a door, but something plowed through it in full force and went right through. So now it's just debris, but it looks like a bunch of long planks of wood.
What's the squares on this?
10-foot square, so you have to go into a quarter.
Double.
Okay, got it. Okay. Yeah, you know what? There's no reason for me to jump across. I was gonna jump across and teleport across the place, but I'm good. My turn's done.
Yeah, it just creates a little rough terrain. You got to climb over some wood.
Okay.
The giants just step over it. No big deal. All right. Well, I guess we'll go into the initiative then. The creature with a mighty roar has managed to turn around somehow in here and comes out, poking its head out from the cave here. Allows the elemental to make an attack against it.
I sucker punch it with a critical.
That'll hit. Yeah.
Is 20 also what is that? The super whatever effective thing?
Exceptional? No, you need a 31 for that.
Alright. So this is doing double the dice. What is the critical effect?
Critical effect. The table says.
Why isn't it rolling? Roll. There you go.
16.
Yeah, I think it lagged. Do a couple more rolls.
Man, he just got insanely lucky.
That's a lot better.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just put a big delay in between each roll.
One more.
The elemental makes 3 attacks, right? Or is it just 2?
Well, it's just the opportunity attack that I come out and punch the thing, so it's only supposed to be 1.
Oh, never mind then. Okay, so it makes 1 attack. It hits. It critical hits. It does. We'll go with the 16 damage on the first one. That was a damage roll, right? All right. So
Yeah.
fire Drake. Minus 16. Yeah, batter it. You give it the old what for. You smash it hard. The critical effect is that it is surprised.
It definitely was. Wait,
So he's supposed to go on 18, but he's gonna not go on 18 because he's surprised because of your critical hit.
Oh, he's going down to 0.
Yep, you made him miss a turn.
Just the bottom of the turn order.
That's a good one.
Ooh.
All right, so after the elemental gives it a good smack, Taurus, what are you doing?
I will appear in this space once I come out and punch it.
Well, if he's gonna do that, how tall is this boulder?
You could hop over it. It's a low wall to you.
Okay. I want to know what my stealth is. I'm gonna reveal my stealth now. My stealth was 11.
11.
11 stealth.
Yeah. All right. So you pop out and you're gonna make an attack, right?
I'm gonna rage first.
All right.
I would like to rage.
Unfortunately, the creature was well aware of you with its passive perception of 26.
Yeah. It smelled me, but it didn't expect the earth elemental. Ha! Bitch! Got surprised.
That's true.
It was focused on me.
Yeah, it was going
No.
going right for you and the giants, big meat, but then it got surprised by that hit.
I'm
Punch it in
gonna
the
jump
fucking knee.
over the. Since I have the ring of jumping activated,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go ahead and jump over.
Yeah.
And hit it in the fucking face. Wait, is this a
Smash and
square?
force.
I can't tell where a square is. Hold on. Which? You said these are 10-foot squares?
Yes.
Well, okay, so I gotta take a whole square. I'll take that square. Right there.
All right. As a legendary action, the Fire Drake is going to pulse. It creates a psionic inertial barrier.
So that's a shield.
What?
Yes, he has a shield of psionic energy around his body for the next 10 minutes.
Oh dang.
Magical, physical.
You're not sure what the effect does yet. You just see that there's a shimmering field that appears around the Drake as a legendary action.
Well, I'm not. It's not gonna stop me. I was jumping with a it was a jumping hit.
Right.
I was
You
swinging.
jump in, you swing.
Momentum.
It's just
I'm
sort of
not
as
gonna
a
go-
as a reaction to damage. It's going to shave off 5 damage from whatever you do because of the shield.
I am
Oh,
not
okay.
going to recklessly swing this time because the last time I recklessly swing against the fire drakes, the baby one, it really hurt me a lot. So I'm gonna regular swing on this guy. That is a 21 to hit.
That is its armor class. You hit barely.
Woo! Yeah, that's right. Get some. I'm gonna do the blooming blade on it.
21 AC?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
It's a fucking adult Drake, man.
36 damage
36 damage.
on the first attack,
So it cuts 5 off that, so it takes 31.
and on the second attack, I'm gonna swing again.
Don't worry, Taurus. I got you on the
Net fucking 20, 32 damage.
Let's go. Two
32.
crits already.
32.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
That is exceptional.
2d8 plus 2d8. Hold on. Plus, let me throw a boom on there. Hold on. What's my brutal critical at again?
You can only do one boom a turn, right? You already did it on one of your first attack.
Hold on. Oh, hold on. Oh, that doesn't matter. I had advantage on that. Oh, I'm sorry. Everybody has advantage on their attack until the start of my next turn.
Yes,
did the screen read?
sir.
That's Crusher critical. When you score a critical hit that deals bludgeoning damage to a creature, attack rolls against that creature are made with advantage until the start of your next turn.
Oh yes.
Hold on. Where's my trait? I'm trying to find the text for that brutal critical. Brutal critical, you have 1 additional weapon damage die when determining the extra damage for a critical with a melee attack. So I'll throw another D8 on there. So we are up to. It's gonna be 5d8 plus. Oh wait, plus 12. And that'll be. Oh wait, I'm gonna re-roll one of those 2s. Because it was exceptional. I don't like that one. I'm gonna side guide that. I'm gonna use my side guided strike. So change that one. Okay, we'll go the other way. A 3. 42 damage.
All right.
-5.
Boom, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Jumping strike hit him. He was surprised I got hit. He got hit. And then I was like, oh, you think that's a surprise? And I come from the uppercut with it and hit him in the jaw for a critical strike. Boom, boom. And he's booming.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Alright, see you go.
All right. I am going to use my newly purchased magic item. The exact name of it is. Hold on. We'll get into that later, but I'm going to use the elemental burst effect on it. So I'm going to choose code for damage type. So that's 5d8. I'm also going to use one of my arcane shot options, and I'm going to use shadow arrow. So that's 5d8 plus 2d6. Let me see if I rolled the hit first. 20. I have advantage, right, Joe?
Yes, you have advantage.
From that ability, yeah. You need a 21 to hit. 29. All right, that'll do. Big damage.
Hold on. Ninja, before he does this, right? So he does get a crit. What's the critical effect for that? For my crit.
Didn't we already do yours that he was surprised?
No, that was my racial feature.
No. I rolled that he was surprised for a turn.
That was mine. I rolled a crit and he
But I
surprised for that.
critted as well.
So would that be, how many d8 would that be?
You gain advantage on all attacks against your target until the end of your next turn. That's just you. And then for this one, it is you're able to maneuver towards your opponent while attacking and harass them. After your attack, you can choose to automatically succeed in grappling your opponent. If you have a free hand, it's not going to work, so don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay.
He's immune to grapple.
Would that
So,
also
I was just going to wait to ask this question until the turn was over, or mostly over. Could you just describe as a whole? I've been paying attention. I just want you to describe as a whole what just happened.
A bunch of critical hits.
Take back the break.
Everybody jumps in. Hit. Multiple crits.
So, Morg was sitting as like a earth golem.
Apologies.
Earth Golem was sitting there in hiding. He was the dragon finally came out after 6 turns. He was focused on me because he could see me behind the boulder, or he could smell me or something. He knew I was behind the boulder. What he didn't know is there was an earth elemental waiting to give a surprise attack on him. Boom! Uppercut! Surprised him with a critical hit, and then I jumped out when I saw that opportunity, and I hit him with a double whammy, and I got a critical, and opened up his guard for the rest of the party with my crusher ability. And then Soul just came through and just hit him once with another critical hit. And that's where we're
Nice
at.
play by play.
3 back-to-back crits. So would that make the damage like 6d8?
You double your damage dice.
Even from the, so would that be 10d8?
From what?
I'm using my arcane bow. It has a feature where I can
Yeah, I think
an
you do
arrow
double
with-
that. So yeah.
5d8. Okay, plus, and I'm choosing cold. 5d8 plus. I think it's plus 4, or is it plus? No, it's plus 6. Plus 6. 5d8 plus 6. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, and there's the shadow arrow. You want to? Is there a save for that, or is it just? Well, let me see. My arcane shot option. Arrows causing it to lose foe's vision. Shadow creature hit by the arrow takes an extra 2d6 psychic damage and must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be unable to see further than 5 feet away till the start of this next turn. Can you roll a wisdom saving throw for it?
He's got 18.
That succeeds.
Barely.
Here it goes.
Does it
He
still do
take-
extra psychic damage?
61 damage.
Hot damn!
Not bad. -5.
That's
56.
a big hit.
And is he vulnerable to cold damage or?
No.
Okay.
Ah.
I want to action surge.
Oh damn! What you do now?
I'm going to use my harp. I'm going to use the ability to cast Wall of Thorns pretty much once a day for free, and I'm going to use that. I'm going
Where
to
you
put it.
putting it?
Okay, how do I draw a line?
Oh,
Draw tool. It's right underneath the grab tool. F2.
Shit. Let me get an idea of how wide. Hold on, Wall of Thorns.
where are you?
Up to 60 feet long, 10 feet high, 5 feet thick, has a circle that has a 20-foot diameter and is up to 20 feet high and 5 feet
Oreo.
thick. Blocks line of sight. When the wall appears, each creature within its
Oreo.
area must make a dex saving throw on a field. Save a
Oreo.
creature takes 7d8 piercing damage, or half as much damage on a successful save.
What are you doing?
It's heading in. Is it going ass first?
Depending on which way you look at it, it's always facing to the right. That makes sense, though. He uses a lot of tail attack.
How wide is it? Like,
20 feet wide.
can I put the Wall of Thorns around it, like surrounding the wall?
Yeah.
Okay. How do I draw, sir? I'm just gonna.
It's got a 20-foot diameter, so just pick a point and drag it. There you go.
Yep. And then I'm gonna bonus action, Bardic Inspiration, Mord, and that is my turn.
What's the DC on that?
Dexterity save. Let me see.
I got a 13.
The circle should be smaller. It's a 20-foot diameter.
And the Drake is 20 feet, so it's just. I just adjusted it to his size.
Okay.
Let's
Because
see.
if I went on the opposite end, I shouldn't be touching the thing.
I don't think a 13 beats your save, so he's going to use a legendary action to beat your save.
You can just choose to.
Yeah.
So he takes half.
Half the piercing damage.
Did I roll the 78?
Yeah.
Yep.
Your damage rolled it. Tremble goes after it. Damn, Tremble rolled a 22.
Critical hit.
29, but half of that, so
14.
14. 50, no? Nice.
So my critical effect was that I was going to try to grapple it, but that doesn't work. What was Soul's critical effect?
That he was able to maneuver towards his opponent and grapple him, and it was worthless?
I thought that was mine.
No?
What was my critical effect?
Shut up, Joe. All right, moving on.
That's great. I don't know what.
I'm confused.
I don't fucking care. We're past it. If you don't remember, neither do I.
I thought the maneuver past him was the one for me.
It was surprise. It was surprise. He the knocked out initiative.
That was mine.
Well, then it was advantage.
No, I get advantage from my
I know,
dice
but it
class.
was.
It was another stack of advantage.
Right.
Oh, so it's advantage plus 1. Oh, got you. Okay.
That's not good.
So everyone has advantage plus 1 to their hit.
Okay. Okay, gotcha.
I'm trying to keep track of at least 150 things here. Please don't ask me questions that are unnecessary.
That is absolutely fair.
It's your turn over.
Alright, that's my turn. That's my turn.
Alright, Trenbol's.
Trenbull fires his bow. He draws back his arrow and fires twice. Kapew, kapew. Oh, shit. He's got a pretty good attack roll, but that's not helpful here.
With advantage?
You advantage plus 1 on each attack?
He's got a 15, which doesn't hit, and then his second arrow, he crits. So that does hit.
Margaret.
Yeah.
Actually, he doesn't have line of sight anymore.
Oh, no.
Yeah, never mind. He shoots at the creature, but he hits a wall of thorns.
Boo.
See it. The wall blocks the line of sight. Nobody can actually see the Drake anymore. Nobody has a target.
What?
That's interesting.
Thorns gives complete cover?
Yeah, it blocks line of sight. Well, it's only 5 feet high, so I guess it doesn't go floor to ceiling. Yeah, never mind. He can see the upper part of it. So that 20 will hit.
Woo! We're back on the crit!
Yeah.
Hooray.
Oh, he rolled low.
No,
Shit.
the wall is 10 feet high, but the Drake is, what, huge? It's 15?
Yeah, he's
foot
bigger.
creature?
He is much bigger than that. I just had to see the part about how tall it was. It's not very tall. It's just like a hedge.
10 foot high, 5 foot thick.
What's his critical effect?
Let's see. He's
Another
got
hit?
D8s.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. If he's doing the circle one, the height is actually 20 foot high. Only if you do the straight line of 60 foot, then it's 10 foot high.
Then it's not a crit, because he can't see it. All right. You've convinced me. You should have stopped. Should have stopped when you were ahead.
Oh,
All right, so he shoots the vines. Trenbull says, I can't see it. I can't see my target. And I don't think those vines are going to work because he's going to burn them, isn't he? And Groth snarls and... Let's see. If he doesn't have line of sight, I guess he can still attack with disadvantage. He's throwing a big-ass boulder into a pretty narrow hole that has this thing completely filling it. Alright, so 2 big boulders collide with the wall of thorns, thudding into the face of the Drake. Alright. I combined the 2 damage rolls into one. Each boulder does half of this. 65 turns into 55. Wow, 209 damage. Not bad. All right, so Groth says, "This what you get for eating Erdlu, not Erdlu for you to eat." And he hurls his giant boulder and smashes apart with a huge resounding bang, raining rocks and debris all over the Earth Elemental and Taurus. So after the giants, Morg, what do you do?
Remember you have a
I'm going to earth burrow through the cave wall 10, 20, 30 feet on the opposite side of the spiny wall. And I'm going to try to punch through the spine wall and spike it in the rear.
Remember, you have bardic inspiration,
What does that do? D8 to hit?
and you can add to your damage.
Oh, to the damage? Okay.
You can choose.
Oh, either or.
Are you aware that if you try to move through the wall, you take 78 slashing damage?
Is this from the spikes?
Yeah.
Are the spikes in the wall?
The spikes are the wall. It's a magic spell of Wall of Thorns. It does 78 damage if you go into it, like a wall of fire.
If they can go through there, I get, yeah. Fine, I take the damage.
All right. I'm just asking, like, do you really want to go in there or not?
Nah, I'll stay on this side.
It's a double-edged sword. You can't see him, and you can't go in to attack him without taking damage, but he can't attack you without taking damage either.
Also, moving out, his movement
Well,
speed.
if I'm punching him, do I take the damage anyways? I was going to punch him.
In order to hit him, you have to go into the wall. The wall surrounds him.
Okay, yeah, then I'm doing that anyways.
Who put this wall here?
Whoever did this, okay.
Yeah. Tremble says, sorcery!
Yes, vile mage.
Whoever's protecting
Oh yeah, I already rolled to
our
attack.
wrath
It's 28.
will feel the wrath next.
And I bonus action to rage. I'm going to use my psionic focus to reroll the 2. So I do 13 points of damage. And I have to make a dex save.
Yep.
Dex save is...
See if you can navigate those thorns without getting stabbed. Big-ass thorns.
So he doesn't get disadvantage on that attack.
18 dex save.
You would have had a disadvantage from not being able to see him either. Well, actually, Earth Elementals have Tremor Sense, so I think it negates it.
Well, he has double advantage right now.
On saves.
No, double advantage on attacks against him.
Oh.
So he probably would have canceled out at least one of those disadvantages.
So yeah, that beats your save, right?
What does?
18?
Yes.
Alright, so you only take... I rolled some damage. You only take 10.
It's just regular piercing damage or magical piercing damage?
Yeah.
What?
Regular.
Half, half.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I take 5 then.
Yes.
No, it was 20. You take 10.
And I'm raging, so I take half. Well, actually, it doesn't even matter that I'm raging. I'm an elemental, and I take resistance to those.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay. So I punched it for 20 to hit and 24 to hit. So I did 13 damage, and then I multi-attack. I hit again. And can we use our sonic dice to do it multiple times, or only once per turn?
Once per turn.
Okay. Then this one is just 15 damage, magical bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
All right, that's my turn.
Alright. Beating on the Drake. Creus is going to say, "Oh, Lord of Fire, what do I do? It's immune to my flames."
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Guiding bolt.
Uh,
Didn't his ringside take a bunch of damage? He should heal him.
no, he didn't take any damage.
He just thinks he's on fire.
Yeah, it's a psionic effect, an illusion.
No psychic damage.
It just has a status effect. It's, yeah.
Dying.
guys just on fire and dying, just attack the thing.
Guiding bolt! He shoots his guiding bolt. He gets a 25 to hit, which is respectable. Oh, wait, with disadvantage. So he's getting advantage from you, and he's getting disadvantage because he can't see it, so it evens out.
And he's getting advantage.
Right. There's still advantage.
You were getting advantage, not everyone, on that other one.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No. Everybody gets advantage from
Surprise.
my crusher. No, everyone gets advantage from my crusher feat, and then everybody gets advantage again from my critical roll.
Okay. So Grimorn shoots a guiding bolt, and the radiant blast hits the creature in the face through the vines, and it lets out a roar as it's like semi-blinded. And he says, "By the Lord of Flame, I will defeat you and make an armor out of you for the glory of the Lord of Flame." And then, Oren, what do you do?
Leap over the the shadowed doorway timbers, and ignore difficult terrain.
Yep.
From body equilibrium. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 30. Is this part right here? Is that my way that tower, that boulder goes all the way up? It's like I can go further.
5, 10 feet. 5 or 10 feet up.
You could see the creature's head poking out above the boulder, above the wall of vines, like scraping the ceiling of the cavern that he's sticking his head out
Either
of.
way, I've got an extra move. I could probably just go up to here if I needed to. Next to. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go on top of it. I'm gonna jump on top of the boulder. There you go. That's fairly heroic. And so meets back in the menu, boys.
Chris, hello.
Chris.
Oh my gosh! I rolled a nat 20.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yes! Yes!
Party.
Oh, hold on, but for Ninja though, I feel sorry for Ninja.
I feel bad. I was going to say.
Because like I know when you design an awesome encounter, and then it just so happens that everybody gets a crit after a crit.
Oh, nice.
After a crit. Like
You're just
He also
shooting on the
actually
DM.
tracks
That's
all the effects on it.
Yeah, it's just annoying that I have to remember it. So I wrote it down this time. It is a disarm crit that did nothing.
Yeah.
all right, well, 35 damage from a sneak attack. I'm assuming I get sneak attack. Yes.
Did you double your damage dice?
What?
Crit? Double damage
Oh
dice?
no, I didn't do that. So 70 then.
It's engaged in combat, so yeah.
Right. So 70 damage then. Holy smackaroons. And then whatever your okay.
Poor Ninja.
I know. I've been in that situation.
Don't say poor me. You better pull out all the stops or you're dead.
What are they fighting?
No, the DM is supposed to be excited that his players are fucking up the thing awesomely.
What are you guys
Okay,
fighting?
so I do a Davy and
Fire
Goliath
Drake.
and throw this thing right up between its eye sockets there. Bong. Right through the psionic barrier, and there's a crystalline shattering sound as it goes through.
It's got a lot of damage now. 251 in total.
Is it blade?
You'd have to make a roll.
What kind of roll?
It's insight to tell how damaged it is. And
That's an
you'd roll it with
that's an
disadvantage because you can't see it.
That's an action, isn't it?
It might actually be impossible because you can't see it. You don't have line of sight.
I can fly. I can fly.
Its body is encased in vines. You cannot see it.
I was flying.
Just kill it! Just kill it! We're just killing it! No talk, just kill.
Don't talk.
Oh, shit. It's ringside.
He's on a nat 20 hype. Someone stop him.
Come on, ringside. Give us a nat 20, baby.
Yeah, I've never seen this many crits. This is pretty wild. This is going in the highlight reel. Crit, crit,
Alright.
crit.
Don't mind that.
That
This
4
is
in a row.
Constitution, yes.
Well, first off,
Fuck with your mind ring sight. Fuck with its mind.
you're in agonizing pain. So remember, you have a whole bunch of disadvantages to anything you do.
Including making the save to end the agonizing pain.
No, you can make the save normally. It's your ability checks that are disadvantaged, not your saves.
So this is
But you
common,
also
is
have
it?
double advantage that can
Double
cancel out if you use it to hit.
Where's this double advantage coming from?
From my crits.
Oops.
I crushed it,
How are your Oh,
and then
so
my
it's-
crit
wait,
effect
no.
was 100,000. That's better than 20.
That's so much damage.
hang on.
It's over 9,000.
For 9,000. That's impossible.
Okay, so how do we figure this out? So you crit crushed it, so that gives you advantage. You're blind on the attack, which gives you disadvantage. He's got disadvantage from his pain.
But it has advantage from my crit effect.
Well, just one though. He has like 2 disadvantages.
Yeah, but he has 2 advantage from me.
All right, so he should just only roll once, and we take the first roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
What were you rolling anyway? Your save, right? We're talking about it.
What's the save?
We're talking about attacks. So if a 12 is your save, you're still in agonizing pain at the end of the turn. But what do you do during the turn?
Do I not have advantage?
No. We determined that you have 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages, so it's even.
2 attack.
Can I attack back?
You can make the attack, but it's very difficult.
What if I use something to make it do a make it do a save?
Yeah, there you go. High stats, though. Big legendary creature. And also legendary resistance.
Hit it between the eyes.
Although I've already used, I think, all of my legendary resistance.
Use 1 for the vines.
Well, he gets a number of legendary actions per turn. I mean, like, I think I've used mine.
Make me an intelligence saving throw.
Okay, you got it. The creature... I only rolled a 7.
Activate the ring of probability.
His...
What is that? When did you get that?
I've always had it.
He took it from the pile.
He failed. What do you do?
That was Psychic Crush, my best spell.
Your biggest psychic attack. So he hit you with a nasty psychic attack, and you hit him back with a psychic attack. You're still like having this. You're having this mind battle with the creature. You're not even like in the real world. You're like off in imagination land where you're locked in mental combat with this creature. It's setting you on fire with all of its most evil hatred and burning, and you're like attacking it back with your psionic attack. None of this is visible to anybody, but it's all happening in the mindscape of the 2 combatants.
You managed to make this extreme impediment sound awesome.
It does sound awesome.
It really does.
We're physically fucking it up, and you're just like, you fuck on me, I fuck on you.
What does the Drake do when it's being mind crushed? Is it like screaming in pain, or is it just like it becomes brain dead and can't do anything?
Yeah, it probably lets out a roar.
Unless it does its legendary thing to make that
never
not
used it all.
happen somehow. He takes 12d6 damage and is stunned for a minute.
Yep, roll it.
Oh my god, we're just gonna beat on this thing for a minute.
Nah.
So, I uppercut it with a crush.
He's gonna have immunity to the.
Oh.
He's gonna have immunity to the minute of stun, but you can definitely do the damage to him. -5.
I uppercutted him and crushed his jaw, and now he's mentally crushing his mind.
Yeah, yep. Good teamwork.
Oh, Orin
Not all
threw
of those
Orin threw a dagger and crushed his nose.
Or hit him in the eye or something. Something really
Yeah,
strong.
like crushed his eye.
Oh, 41's pretty heavy. Well, actually, it's mental attack, not physical, so he doesn't reduce it by 5. He takes the full 41.
Damn.
Oh, wait,
292
can I see him from
damage.
my position? Because if not, I'll just kind of shift over here a bit.
All right. Yeah, his head is like peeking out at the top, and you climb up onto the rough terrain of the broken door there. All right. So, ring sight, hit it with a mind crush, snave through a rock. We go back to the top. Taurus, what's your move?
It's my turn again. Hey,
Taurus,
can
no.
I see him?
Oh wait,
still? Or
does the
I
fire
gotta go
drake
into the
goes
vine.
last when it was surprised?
It doesn't get a turn.
Oh, at all? Oh, wow, okay.
it was a
I thought
surprise?
this
We had a
was-
surprise round technically.
You had a surprise round, and then the crit caused it to become surprised. So it's still surprised until its turn comes up.
So do I have to go into the vines to swing on it?
Yeah, you have to take vine damage to swing on it.
Can you guys hear me?
What's up, Chris?
I can hear you, Chris.
Okay.
So I move into the vines to be able to swing on it.
All right.
You mind recapping real quick?
Okay, hold on. So what happened was, can you see the board?
Yeah, I can see the board now.
Okay, so Long was an Earth Elemental and was hiding here as an Earth Elemental, waiting for a surprise round. So whenever the Fire Drake walked into range, he was going to unleash a surprise attack. I was hidden here behind the board, and I rolled a 3 on. Well, I had 11 on myself. He could passively see me, so we flavored it that he was so focused on me hiding behind the boulder, he didn't see the Earth Elemental that got a surprise round on him. Who got a critical attack on his readied action. His crit effect was he was surprised. The Fire Drake was surprised, dropped his turn order to the last, and he lost his turn. So he lost all his initiative and lost his turn. I was first up on initiative. I used my action to jump at him. So I had my ring of jumping already activated. I jumped at him, hit him with the first attack, and my second attack I came back up, hit him in the jaw with a critical hit. My crit effect took effect. My critical feat means if I hit him with a bludgeoning weapon with a critical hit, he takes we get advantage on. Everybody gets advantage until my next turn. My critical effect was My critical effect was that everyone gets advantage until my next turn. So we had double advantage, so advantage +1. Move on to the next person. Sia.
Shoots a critical arrow at him.
Yeah. Sia,
For
she's
mega
critical
damage.
Yeah. And then
he
Trimble
Action
shot him.
surge and shot him again. Or
And
no,
then
he action
Groff
surge
hit him.
and cast a spell. Put thorns on him.
Sia and Trimble both shot him. Oh yeah, Sia put the thorns. Groth threw a boulder, hit him in the head. Morg got his turn and moved behind him and hit him in the butt. And then Gromorn shot a guiding bolt at him because he couldn't do any flame damage to him. Orin dashed up, got on top of this boulder, and threw a dagger between his eyes. And the dagger crit him, and he did like 70 damage in one turn. Then ring sight.
What level gaining bolt?
Basic one?
Yeah, you don't know that anyway. Moving on.
Okay, no,
And
I'm just.
Then ring sight was already was already in a mental war with him because he tried to message him and he attacked him. The Fire Drake attacked ring sight mentally. Ring sight said, "You fuck on me, I fuck on you," and did a mind crush on him, and it's fucking him up right now.
Okay, let's clarify. You said that.
And
then Snave threw a rock too. Now it's back to me. Back to the top.
Okay.
Ninja, what level spell did you use so I can take it off?
Gunning bolt, regular.
Level 1. Okay.
Oh, they were operating as you. Sorry, my bad. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
So
That's fine.
I'm going to move into the thing. What do I have to roll? A dex save?
DC 15, dex save, or take 37 piercing damage.
Oh, advantage. Hold on.
Danger sense.
By
Also,
sense.
when it gets to the Drake's turn, for every 1 foot of movement, it counts as 4 feet.
I don't make it. I take full damage. What's my damage?
Yeah.
I think it's piercing damage, so you still take the half.
If you're raging, yeah, you're raging.
If I remember, this is we're helping the giants, huh? We're saving some of their followers.
Yes.
The
Okay.
giants had a herd of Erdlu. The herd of Erdlu was
Yeah.
stolen.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
The herd of Erdlu was stolen by another tribe of giants that lives in this cave. Now, where are those giants, you might ask? Well, all of the Erdlu were ripped apart and eaten, and maybe so were the giants.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna swing on him. Do I? I don't have advantage from my critical effects. That's right. Okay.
Do we know if it's the Drake that we sent back to the elemental world of fire?
So, Joe, you did have a crit in there where it said you have advantage, which gave you an extra stack that the others don't have.
Oh, I thought everybody got it.
No. It was just for you. It was you have advantage until the end of your next turn, I think.
Okay. Well then I fucked up. Okay. So I am gonna roll with advantage this time. So cool. 27 to hit, and it's gonna be.
We are fucking him up.
Was the 37 damage the piercing damage for Taurus? Is that something else?
Yeah, that was piercing damage Taurus took.
Okay.
He's resistant to piercing, though. He shaped it in half.
Jeez.
35 damage.
Okay. You hit it
First
for another 30.
Do both of my attacks get advantage? That's the end of my turn, right?
Yeah, until the end of your turn.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Am I flanking with him or not yet?
19, God. Oh.
31 is still savage.
Yeah. We're good. We're good. And that's gonna be. That's gonna be.
Ninja, do I have to be in this square to be flanking?
I'll boom one more time. 'Cause I like these booms.
I'd say you're flanking where you're at. It's fine.
Okay.
Boom.
Is this a baby Drake or is it like a
I'm
full
gonna
blown?
re-roll.
It's an
That's
adult.
exceptional, right? So I'm gonna re-roll the one of the D8. That's a 1.
I hope it's the same one that came in with revenge.
28 damage.
28. All right.
Second attack. Hold on, I gotta take these charges off my booming blade. Right, not taking
When you banished the other fire drake, it wasn't a spell. It was like a prayer thing to your god, right?
It was a divine intervention.
Because the banish spell I know only lasts for like. I
Oh
don't know, like
no,
an
it's
hour
not.
or
It's
something.
not a banish. It's the god of flames that came out and pulled him out of this world.
Okay. Yeah,
For
I don't
my
know how
bonus-
Drake would just come back on its own then. I
For
don't
my
think this is the same one.
For my bonus action, I'm gonna use a zealous presence, I think, to make sure that everyone's okay.
Zealous presence. That's the one where you shout and give everyone advantage on stuff.
Everyone gains advantage on attack rolls and saving throws until the start of your next turn.
Cool.
Alright. So everybody has advantage. Or, well, 10 creatures, which is everybody. Here. I'm done.
Okay, did your crit crush advantage end there?
That ends, yeah.
And your individual advantage from your crit ended there.
But I went ahead and gave everybody advantage using Zealous Presence.
And then you added that. So, and you have flanking. You and Long right now have flanking. So you and Long have advantage. I think everyone else has disadvantage now.
Well, no, everyone has advantage because I just gave everybody advantage.
Yeah, but they're also blinded to it, so it
Oh,
evens
okay.
out.
Okay.
Hi.
There's
Yeah,
that
thank you.
one disadvantage in there.
But it also has advantage on saving throws too. So when it gets back to ringside, he may have
And it gets complicated when you have this many stacking advantage disadvantage effects. Like I'm having a hard time. I have like a notepad with like a stack of like they're written down. Okay, that's fine. That's what had to happen, so I could like keep track of all this.
Is that the end of your turn, Taurus?
Yep. See ya.
All right, you gave it your all. See ya. What do you do? So.
See ya.
I forgot. I just button on my computer that I can use to mute, but I forgot that I was muted, so I said something. But it didn't have a turn.
Not yet.
It hasn't had a turn yet.
It's considered. It's still considered surprised.
Okay. Then I am going to. The last time he tried to do psychic damage on the 80 gold, it went terrible. So I'm going to. Charm monster wouldn't work since we're in combat with it, correct?
It would have disadvantage.
All right. Then I'm going to use my bow again.
It's a flat attack. Advantage and disadvantage.
I don't need that. I have the. Oh, shit, that's what it does. The luck of the die. Look at my rolls and tremble. $27.
27.
Hits.
Fucking this thing up.
Yeah.
Hit after
Roll
hit
the
after
damage.
hit.
All right, so that is 6d8 plus 6. Wait, no. Wait, yes, 6d8 plus 6. Wait, no, 5d8 plus 6.
Go ahead and make a time today. I'm still working, by the way.
Isn't it great to play D&D and work at the same time? Like, how do I get that
Yeah.
job?
1, 2.
Yeah, I wish I could do that too.
That's what I need. I need to make a whole lot of money while I'm doing this.
I'm actually making
Just farm cryptocurrency while you're doing this.
Yeah.
$56 an hour right now doing patching servers
Huh.
while I'm playing with you guys.
For some reason, the dice aren't appearing when what's going on?
Well, you're doing something right, Joe. That's all I have to say.
Whenever I try to click the D, oh, there we go. Okay.
You're just lagging.
Yeah, it was lagging like super bad.
I get that a lot.
I need to get a better computer.
23 damage.
Me too, Joe. Me too.
I'm also going to try to use the arrow feature again, Ninja.
Yeah, Joe, you got to send your old computer to Ninja.
Yeah,
Ninja?
yeah, that's sad. It's just my internet, man.
I'm going to use my arcane archer feature as well.
All right.
Roll a wisdom save.
We're doing
fiber coming to my. I have fiber in my front yard right now, but they haven't ran it to our house yet.
ooh.
What did he roll?
6. It's fail.
That's a fail. He's blinded. Can't see me.
Well, hang on. He has +9. It's 15.
That's a fail.
Still a fail, but barely.
Yep. He cannot see no more than 5 feet in front of him.
Oh, wait. Isn't your DC 15? Do you have something that's enhancing it?
I think I have my ring, or is it gone? Hold on.
Because he would save if he rolls the number that your DC is.
Actually, I don't think. Hold on.
Don't you have like what is it? There's like a bard item that enhances your spells. Maybe you haven't gotten it yet.
I don't. I think I put my ring in the party loot pool last time. I think that's what happened.
Just a ring of probability.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you had some. There's a bard item that gives you like +2 spell save DCs and stuff.
So he makes the
I
save.
don't think you bought it.
Just barely.
Just barely.
Fuck him. I don't like him anymore.
I don't think you bought it. Did you buy? You didn't buy the item, did you?
What was the item called?
Probably. I don't know if you bought it.
No, I don't think so. No, his instrument doesn't give him that.
No. It's
All we need to do is figure out a way to push this up 1 point.
No, probably there's nothing.
Yeah, I
It's a
don't think
spell
there's anything.
focus, basically. It's like a focus equivalent of a bard focus. And they're pretty cool. I had one on my my bard.
Okay.
Is it Trunbull's turn? Should I have him attack?
Yep.
Okay. So what's the situation? He can't see the target, blind. He's not flanking. He gets Zealous Presence. So even numbers. He makes 2 attacks. He rolls 2 dice. Oh, crit fail. One of those went bad. And the other one's only a 15, which misses. So he gets the worst of the rolls for the night. He... Oh my god. Is an 11 good? DC 15 con save. He falls down, he bumps his head. He rolls a con save. He doesn't have con.
Who's
He only adds +1. He gets a 12.
Oh, yeah.
Trunbull's the mayor of Charvast.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
The human dwarf, man.
Wow. All right. Poor Trunbull. So Trunbull pulls his bow back in order to shoot an arrow at the creature when his bowstring snaps and the bow like hits him in the head, in the face, and he stumbles backwards and trips, and he falls and he bumps his head on some of the broken wood here, and he takes 10 bludgeoning damage to the head, and it says he suffers a permanent head injury.
What?
Oh,
He gouges his eye out on the wood.
Oh my god.
fucking loses it. No.
We're supposed to protect this dude, and
Yeah.
he's like fucking himself up.
And the only other weapon that he has is a fire blade.
We can't protect him from himself. It's not our fault.
We should have got him a helmet.
Wear the helmet, Trunbull. Wear the helmet.
You dunce
Trunbull,
cat.
you fucking idiot. Oh no.
He's running around with a football helmet now.
Now,
Can you, like, restoration back, please?
Trunbull has a major concussion. He gains disadvantage on intelligence checks, wisdom checks, and charisma checks, as well as con saving throws to maintain concentration.
He just lobotomized himself.
Oh my gosh.
It takes four
Baseball.
weeks for this status effect to go away.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Crease, can you like restoration that or not?
It's not worth it.
I don't think we have.
We're gonna have to
you
cover.
you don't even have
Wait,
6
wait,
level
hold
spells.
on.
You
No,
just-
I don't
hold on.
think so.
You said he has,
Yeah, I do
he
have it.
has disadvantage on on charisma checks and wisdom checks and intelligence saves, like and all that saves and checks. We can literally like talk him into like making us partners in this town.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I like that. I like that. Taurus, high five, man.
I'm just saying.
Wait,
Dude,
wait,
what are we
Well,
gonna tell this
save your
guy's
life.
dad when we find him?
We're gonna become owner.
It only saved your life. You were on the ground.
We'll finally
Headed
become a.
bleeding
We'll finally become owners of a merchant shop.
He's a bit fucked up in the head, but he'll do alright. He'll do alright. He's a bit fucked up.
Hey, Grath is supposed to do something.
All right.
He's a bit fucked up, but you still love him. Man. He's a bit fucked up.
Your son's fucked up. We still love him.
He's a bit fucked up, like eyes missing, like face contorted. He's a bit fucked up, but he's still your son.
don't make me think of Spoderman right now, please.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
I know I just did it to all of you, but still.
What the curse?
Okay, so the giants will grab the nearest boulder, heave it up over their head, and throw with all their might. It lands on the It lands on the fire drake. He takes 36 bludgeoning damage. He reduces it a little bit. He ends up with 358 damage now. All right. So that was Groth. The fire drake recovers. He's no longer surprised. He lets out a mighty roar, opens his mouth wide, and unleashes a gout of fire as hot as the sun. Right into Taurus's face. In a line going back, it strikes everybody in a cone. I'm going to need to draw some lines here.
What is the radius of the cone?
Wish I was closer.
You want to be in it? Bathe in the flames.
Well, depending, like, I might be able to protect some people, but, you know, they won't get immunity, they'll get resistant.
You can
For
make Groth. Can you make Groth
I have
and
resistance.
Ringside and Soul resistant?
Grot and Ringside, Soul would be immune, including
Soul's flying
Tremble.
in the air. How high are you flying up though?
Soul
like 30
has
feet.
Soul has resistance.
30 feet.
I threw him a potion.
I already drank the potion. I already have
and
it.
Oh, you
I
have
can
Tremble.
I can give a resistance to Snave.
Oh, Tremble's getting burned.
What are you measuring?
No. Tremble is close to me, so
That's
he's not
the
gonna.
cone.
He's not getting hit.
If I'm flying, does that like stop it from hitting?
You're safe,
How
you're
high is the ninja?
It is a cone. It comes out of his mouth and just spreads.
It's a 100-foot
Alright.
cone. Holy shit!
Wait, like
So-
how high though? How high?
It is a 90-foot cone. It goes to the ceiling, floor to ceiling, fire.
So, Ninja, did you hear? Grot, Ringside, Tremble, myself will be immune. Soul being in the air is going to be resistant, and Snave will be resistant.
Okay, so Orin's the only one that's not being resistant.
He's too far. Like, he's further than 30 feet, I think.
And Taurus.
I just see Mori back there, not even getting hit by this. He just looks like past the wall. Holy shit!
Yeah, I don't know. Do you have any items that protects you against fire?
He has uncanny
Wait, I think I
dodge.
do.
It's a deck save.
Ninja,
Yeah, there's that too.
Yeah.
ninja, the amulet of suppression.
Okay.
I want to use that.
Well, yeah, you can. Oh no! Don't you have that? Yeah, there's the fireball one, no?
How many
You can
charges
absorb
does that
fire?
do? It has 50.
So it can save you from 50 damage? Is that how that works?
No, like, Silverhand, the enchantment item has 50 charges. It gains 1 charge by consuming a flame of campfire spark. This can be done as a bonus action or even as a reaction. It can negate the flames of a fireball in your own 5-foot square. When the item reaches 50 charges, it bursts into flames, and 1 turn later, I'm
It
confused.
specifically says a fireball. This is not a fireball.
Yeah.
It also says it
Oh,
can
no.
absorb a flame of campfire size.
So,
I'm also assuming
little bit
it's
more.
On the campfire size.
I'm confused on how the amulet works because it says it can absorb a fireball and a campfire.
Campfire size. That's like a 5-foot square
No,
campfire.
Yeah.
it says it gains 1 charge by consuming a flame of campfire size.
Well, there's a few ones in there.
This is a bit.
I mean,
This is
I'll
a bit
take
bigger
any
than-
less damage I can get.
86 fire damage.
Does the amulet suppress even work?
There's a dex save, right, for that?
There is a dex save. DC 22.
Oh, what?
Ninja.
Good luck, guys.
Or does the-
Well, don't you guys have advantage on your saving throws here because of Taurus?
Oh yeah, Taurus's thing gives you advantage. Taurus
Bardic
has double
inspiration.
advantage.
Whoever still has it.
That's me. I'm not in the fire.
You lucked out. You were like, I'm going to get in his butt and not take this blast of flame.
Wait, does the amulet of suppression not work for this?
That was a slick move, Long. I see what you did there.
So the amulet of suppression doesn't work. All right.
Roll 8d6 and knock that off the fire damage.
He's resistant right now. You're resistant to fire. So if you do pass your dex save, you're only going to be taking half.
So that's 43, and then you can reduce it by 8d6.
And ring sight, you're protected. You don't take any damage.
Can I also half it by succeeding on the save?
Yes, yes.
All right, D20 plus 7. Here we go. Moment of truth.
No, Oren, you have to save. You took the Hero's Feast, huh? So make sure that your health is adjusted as well.
Oh no!
20.
It was a 22. You missed it by 2.
So
You do-
I'll have to hear space.
You do have advantage if you haven't rolled with advantage on your saving throw.
okay, I'll roll a saving throw versus what?
Dex save
Dex save.
22
22
with-
dex save.
with advantage.
Got it.
Yeah, so see, you need like a 15 or better.
Yeah, I did it in my head. So how much damage is it?
After this, I gotta go put my kids to bed though.
Well, you have advantage on the save from Grimorn's magic. So it's either 13 or something else.
Oh, advantage?
Yeah.
24.
Yeah, remember, Grimorn being a
Okay.
fire cleric, he can give you advantage on the save if you're within a certain distance of him.
No, he's resistant.
I'm
But he
double
got-
resistant because I drank the potion and...
No,
Oh.
that doesn't stack. Resistance just
No.
is once.
Oh, it's only resistance? That's all it gives him?
Yeah, because he's just a little too far because he's flying.
Okay. Well, that still cuts it down to 43. And then he cuts it down
43
22.
minus the 22, so...
So 21 damage. Respectable. You brought it down to 21 damage.
Oren is taking half the damage. He did
Good.
get his
Save.
He takes
saving.
none on a successful save.
Because he's a rogue.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'm a level
And if-
12.
Oh god, well, lucky you, man.
I jump off the boulder, off the wall, and back on the boulder, and I say, "Nice try."
You
Yeah.
probably could have hopped
Well,
behind the boulder to avoid the fire. You just got
Yeah,
behind
if
it.
you-
Flames circle around it.
If I'm
If you
allowed to
fail-
roll
if
86,
you
how
fail-
many fucking do?
If you
But
failed,
my
you take.
character- I gotta go put my kids to bed.
Okay.
Mhm.
What a dodge. 86 damage. Nope.
I took 23, you said? nigga?
That would have taken me out.
21.
That would,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is an attack that is meant to take out an army in one shot.
That would have one-shot me, for sure.
That
Yeah.
would have one-shot me as well.
That is what this attack is meant to do.
Mission failed successfully.
This is
All right.
this is a monster
I'll do
that this is a total party kill monster. They're designed to fuck you up.
Is he doing his job well?
Wait, how much damage did it take?
Did you make the save?
I don't know. What, I didn't-
22 dex.
22 dex, or you
Yeah.
take 86 damage to the face.
With
22
advantage.
dex?
Danger sense.
Yeah.
You have double advantage from danger sense and your roar.
Your shout.
Oh, yeah.
Your shout.
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, your face will be melted by the ultra hot flame.
Taurus
Point
is
blank
taking the
fire flamethrower.
Point blank in the face, roaring fire.
Taurus is
Yeah,
just
I got a
used
16.
That is
Oh.
a fail.
Okay, so you're gonna survive this, but 86 damage hurts a lot.
You,
Whoa,
you
whoa,
do
whoa,
take,
whoa,
you
whoa,
do
whoa,
take
whoa.
half because I protected you from fire energy.
Fire, yeah. I'm half on fire, so...
Are you going to use that bardic inspiration?
43 then?
That's.
Hold on.
Wait, did you also give him one? Because I know I
Yeah,
got
I
one
gave one
already.
before combat started.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
roll. Okay.
Yeah.
Where we at?
43.
43 damage, and I will reduce that using my
The half giant ability.
my half giant ability.
Your constitution.
Trait. Yeah, yeah. Where's that? I haven't used that thing in a while.
Is there a large hole in the thorn of plants now?
Yeah.
It's all burned?
Yeah, I would imagine.
My colossal endurance. That's what it's called.
Colossal endurance.
So I'll reduce it by 20. So I'll take 23 damage.
Not bad.
All right.
You almost brought it down as much as Soul over there. Not as much as Orin, though, with his 0 damage. That's the impressive one.
Tell the tale of a giant eating fire in the face.
Is that all you got? Sorry, I was typing up an email.
Wait, Creus, what was the fireball spell that you hit? What was the level it was at when you hit me with it? When I absorbed you with the 7?
When was
The fireball spell you hit me with.
that?
I mean, like apparently, like you threw a fireball and it's gonna hit me, but I used to suppress the name of the.
Oh, I think it was like a level 6.
Okay, then this fire dragon. Does that mean if I throw this, it's gonna be like a 9th level fireball?
No,
It says it explodes.
no. You have limitations with what you probably can shoot. Like it's probably a level 3. But I don't know. I have to read the card.
Trunbull was defeated by that attack.
Oh no!
What?
No, he's immune.
Oh, you gave him the immunity.
He's-
All right. Okay. He would have been defeated by that attack.
Heavy crunch here.
Warren shields him with his fiery, wreathy robes.
Yeah.
What about Ringsight?
Yes, he's protected. Same as Grot.
Groth. All right, so
Does
not him.
Ringside get full immunity at 10 feet away?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Snave takes he's resistant only.
So he just takes 43. All right.
Yeah, half of it.
Ninja.
Yeah.
When I throw this, I have to throw it anyway because if I don't, it's gonna explode and I'll take the full damage. But is this like a 9th level fireball? Like what fireball is it when I throw it?
86, regular fireball.
Okay.
Yeah, level 3 one.
Throw it.
I have to
Not
throw
near
it like
us.
when it's my turn, or I'll
No,
explode.
Throw
no.
it behind us. Wait. Oh shit. They're tearing
I'll
stuff
explode and die if I don't throw it somewhere.
You don't want to. You don't want to throw it on the carpet. That'll piss the carpet off. Throw a bomb at it.
Wait,
I'll
how
throw it at
long
the
does
Drake.
the fire resistance thing last? Can you just throw it at yourselves? Because
Wait, where can I throw
you're
this? Like,
immune.
I'll have to read it.
Immune.
There's another
I think
cave.
I think it might be concentration.
Into the cave too, maybe.
can I make that?
No, no,
You can,
don't do
you
that.
can
No,
throw
throw it at
objects
Grimoire.
20 to 60 feet
Oh,
with
I have
disadvantage.
Grimoire.
Grimoire's immune, and everybody around Grimoire is immune. Throw it at Grimoire.
Okay.
If you do it now, it still works. So it lasts as I don't know if I have my file on all my stuff here though, on this computer.
Figure out a different computer.
Yeah, I'm in a hotel right now.
What's her name?
I think it's Wendy.
I'm gonna do the whole grenade throw, pull the pin, and when it's my turn, but I can't do it yet. Or
Okay.
is it like infinite, whenever it's fully charged? Hold on, let me read this.
So in addition to doing the breath weapon attack, the creature he opens with that, and then he is going to do a claw bite tail attack.
Oh shit.
Okay, Taurus. Now's really time to test your metal. Wait, no, it's not. Is he going after Taurus, or is he going after?
Yeah, Taurus. He opened to hold a Taurus, and he's going after Taurus.
I was in the store.
Yeah, that's a nat one.
That isn't that one. Fuck.
Oh man, but a plus 16, that's nasty. Please knock yourself a gun.
Let's go, big boy.
What happened?
Rolling that one. Rolling that one. Come on.
Yeah, let me go back to my notes here. Taurus gains advantage again.
So that fire thing didn't hurt me at all, right?
You were protected by the power of the Lord of Flame, the god of fire.
Oh, twice now you have double advantage to hit it.
Which is
Yeah.
clearly. No, go ahead.
So it rakes with its first claw, and it breaks a nail, and says, "Oh, I broke a nail." And then the next attack's a 26 to hit.
Did it roll a 1? It actually rolled a 1.
Well, the first one missed.
Yeah.
Did a 26 hit you though, right?
A 26 does hit me, yes sir.
All right.
Yeah, I was like, roll a 1. Come on, roll a 1. He rolled a 1. What the fuck?
Okay, you take 25 slashing damage, and you receive a wound.
I take half.
Oh,
Is it
Wait, did
26?
you use the bardic inspiration yet?
I'm not.
I don't think a bardic inspiration stops a wound.
I know. I'm just making sure he has it. I can give bardic inspiration to the Drake, right?
Oh, necrotic damage.
You take 4 necrotic damage in addition.
Alright. Take all 4 of those. 159.
Here comes the bite attack. 22. That doesn't hit, does it?
Does not hit, baby. 23.
Wow.
You missed it by 1. You're so lucky. That was the bite. That would do 5d12 plus 9 plus 3d6 fire plus swallow plus a vorpal crit that can kill you instantly.
Oh shit.
The bite is a good one to avoid. All right, so after the bite, it spins its entire body and throwing all its weight into its hips as its giant tail comes slapping out. The tail attack... Let me see here. Tail attack.
Tail attack's going to morgue.
24.
Morgue, can you beat 24?
All right.
Is it hitting me through the vines?
He attacks in a 90-degree arc that hits everything out to a 15-foot reach.
Is it attacking in my direction or in Taurus's and Orin's direction?
All right, so it's going to come out like 15 and 15. Like so. So it looks like just Taurus gets caught in that slap.
Damn it.
All right. Roll a con save, DC 22.
Oof.
It's going to do 12 bludgeoning damage.
On your save.
Let's see. And I have advantage on the save?
Because of your shout, right?
Yep.
Or did that end already?
It hasn't been my turn yet.
Okay, yeah.
22?
That makes it.
Ooh.
Okay, so what that would do is it would hit you, and it would knock you prone and leave you stunned until the end of your next turn, but you saved, so nothing.
And what's my damage I take from that hit?
It did hit you for 12, and you cut that in half, and that's the only effect.
Okay. I tell him, is that all he has? Is that all he...
That literally is all he has. He has claw, he has breath weapon, claw, bite, tail, but then he has 3 legendary actions. Now his turn is over. Morgue.
Well,
Is the half from his successful save, or is that just because he's raging?
He took 12 damage. He's raging, so it cut in half, right?
Ah,
Because it's just bludgeoning damage. Mundane bludgeoning damage.
I'm getting fucked up. I'm not gonna lie.
A little bit.
This is fucking great.
Alright, the Drake ends its turn there, because it's pinned between us, so it's gonna take 35 of the thorny piercy damage.
Oof. Alright, so 35. He reduces that to 30. That puts him at 388. You got him. He slumps over dead. That was his last big gasp. The thorns kill him, piercing his lungs, and he just lets out his final gasp with all that fire.
So when he did all that big spin move to come hit me with its tail, it hit me, and it just didn't have any momentum because he was literally dying while he hit me.
Yeah, he was like spinning into all the thorns and just piercing his own body.
Should have stayed in.
His whole body is serrated.
You should have stayed in the element. Yeah.
Except he did the death spin on a row of spikes. And
Yeah.
He killed himself before he hit you.
Did that ruin the hide?
Nah, it's fine.
You should have stayed in the world of flame.
By your own attack's pretty epic in its own way.
This is a
Taurus,
different one.
the wound on your side, it hurts. You take 3 damage, necrotic.
You gotta patch that up, buddy.
It's just a flesh wound.
Am I clear yet?
Yeah, we're out of combat. You can do whatever you want now.
I'll heal you a bit there.
Tremble gets up.
You killed it?
Tremble gets up and he says, "Oh, my head! Oh, it's bleeding."
Wait.
I touched the wound.
Wait.
It's like a
Wait,
blackened
hold on.
wound, Grimoire, and I show it to you. I'm like, it's just a flesh wound. Does it look okay?
No, it's necrotic. Evil magic. You will.
Yes, the fire drake killed itself by doing a Bowser spin attack inside of the wall of thorns.
Dumb man. I'm sorry. I was thinking that Ninja didn't say anything at the moment, so I just assumed.
Can you heal me from
On
that?
that note,
Yes.
I want to try to make mental contact with it again. I want to ask it a question before it's dead, if that's possible.
You want to talk to it as it's breathing its last breath? What do you say?
Your name.
Our age.
Fire Drake.
Size.
His name is Fire Drake, and he's a rapper. Nobody knows, but he has a SoundCloud.
Okay, so he's got no name then?
I'll give you back 23, Joe.
You said 23?
Yeah.
23 health? Okay, cool.
So, the hide of a drake can fetch an enormous price on the trading market. It can also result in a death penalty. The hide's teeth, claws, and blood are of such value that some sorcerer kings forbid their sale. They have instructed Templars to confiscate any such items that appear in the market in the name of their sorcerer king.
Oh, we're about to be
Wait,
paid.
why?
We're about to make an armor out of it, anyways.
We're about to be
Look,
paid.
look.
Armor.
What's gonna happen?
Why is it? Why?
I'm
Yeah.
just
Why
saying,
did the sorcerer?
I need some boots. I'm just.
Why ask
Yeah,
why?
that's right.
They just are that way. Drakes are so rare it is easy for Templars to claim the item was stolen from the Sorcerer King and have the seller put to death. Elves, of course, defy these edicts at every turn and make a fair profit selling Drake materials while just one step ahead of their Templar pursuers. Beyond these truly useful items, folklore holds that just about any portion of a Drake's carcass holds a great deal of magical luck. Disreputable elven hawkers push a variety of lucky tokens fashioned from Drake parts, but only under the table in a special place out of the Templar's sight. Most are hoaxes, but even those that are real have no real magical value. Despite this, Drake amulets draw large prices from the ever-hopeful of Athos.
I rolled
I'm gonna walk over
36
and kick
pints
him.
of fire drake blood.
36 pints? Do you have enough bottles for that? Water skins, maybe?
Oh! I know.
Can I skill?
Hold on.
Can I skin this thing?
You
Hold
have a
on,
barrel in
guys.
your earring?
Hang on.
I have a barrel in my earring.
Is
We can
it,
fill
is it
my
a
barrel up
vacant
with
barrel?
blood. I can pour all this water into our water
It
skins.
just has water in it?
Yeah,
It doesn't have the holy water, right? It's just regular water?
this is regular water.
Okay, yeah, I guess we drink it for the day then.
Yeah, let's drink all this
So
water.
I'm just
and-
gonna walk.
pour it on
I'm gonna walk
souls
over.
and Snave's burn
I'm gonna walk
wounds.
over.
I can hold 40
I'm not
gallons
sure if I'm
in this
interrupting
thing.
or if I can't be heard until it's like someone else is talking.
Yeah, your voice is a little low. What are you doing? You walk over to who?
I walk over to the Drake and kick it in the face.
Oh yeah, it's like, how dare you set me on fire in my own mind?
When you do that, I'm gonna
That's
pat
aside.
you on the back and be like, "That's what I'm talking about."
I'm gonna fly over.
Uh,
back.
27 on a skinning.
All right, you get yourself a hide.
I just levitate over, hands behind
How
my
are
back,
the-
and my Darth Vader shit.
I would.
How are the giants?
I mentioned to Grimorn that I would like to have some gloves and boots now.
I'd like to have a full set of armor out of it.
You can make a bunch of weapons from the claws and the teeth as well.
Taurus, the standard barrel fits 40 gallons, and there's
Yep.
320 pints in 40 gallons, so yeah, it's enough to fit the 36 pints of blood.
I'll ask the giants. Giants, would you help us carry this skin from this creature?
The giants are more interested in finding their Erdlu, if any are left, and they're already exploring the place in search.
Is there any more treasure in this place?
You haven't really explored
I
it
don't know.
thoroughly yet. The carcass of this creature blocks this passage almost entirely. But you could explore the
I
side
wanna go
passages.
past them While they're skinning that thing, I'm gonna go past
Hang
it over
on
to
Yeah, I'll
second.
take a while.
All right, hang on, Taurus. You can't get past it. Only an Earth Elemental can go through the wall and get past it. If you want, you can try to move it, but it's incredibly heavy, and you'll have to make a strength check to drag it.
Okay, I want to do that.
Hold on a
Yeah, I
second.
want to do that.
Alright, you're dragging it out into the middle of the room.
Yeah.
I haven't-
We'll help you push it from the opposite end.
There you go.
Ninja.
try.
Ninja.
Go ahead.
Real quick question. Being an adult Drake, is there enough material for full plate armor and maybe boots and gloves for a Taurus?
You can make one suit of armor out of it, but it is enough for plate mail.
I roll 22 to shove it, push it out.
30. I got a 30.
All right, that'll do. That'll do. You drag the carcass out into the middle, which gives you access to room 3. The common room. As you enter this dark cave, you can hear the slow draw of air. Strange, whispers Trenbull. Why would they pick a cave with active vents? The narrow entrance opens into a large cavern.
Tremble, who has brain damage.
It doesn't prevent him from talking. He just has a headache. There's a large wooden pen with a tightly built roof. Thatch mats cover the floor. As you enter the cavern, you feel a warm breeze that carries an overpowering stench.
I'm sorry, guys, but I have to leave now.
All right.
Okay, see.
Okay.
I gotta
Good
wait
night,
for
see ya.
11:37. Yeah, that's pretty much game. All right. Thanks.
I got an internship that starts tomorrow.
Oh, congrats. Well, good luck on that.
What's that? You're starting tomorrow? Sorry.
An internship.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Good luck, man.
Good night,
I need
guys.
to get a job.
Don't we all?
So I'm just gonna add a couple of freaking questions. One, is their brains good for anything?
Everything that is good, I put on the list. Unless you
Claws, teeth, skin.
want to eat it, it's just a meaty brain, and it's not even that big.
Does drinking the blood do me any favors?
The blood is considered a crafting ingredient that is magical. It is fire elemental in nature, so it would probably burn you if you drank it. It would always be hot.
That'd be good for many things, yeah.
Potion of fire resistance.
I will ask the giants if they have a name for this specific one.
They've never seen this before. They've heard legends of these creatures roaming, but they've never seen one. This is the first. And it killed their Erdlu! They're enraged. They cry and wail about their Erdlu. The giants are not happy.
Do they have a name for this specific cave or area around the cave?
They point out some giant symbols. The giant runes say that Cave of Clan Tor. Clan Tor was here.
Out of character, who is that?
It is a clan of giants. Trenbull will say that the giants were not very friendly here. They were raiders, and the Tor giants were that clan that was on this island that was not friendly. They would throw rocks at ships and stuff.
So does that mean that Clan Tor is dead?
You don't see any sign of them here.
No
No
skeletons.
So is there anything in this room? Or do we need to do an investigation?
You can roll it. You want to check the room, see if you can find anything.
Let's loot the room, baby! Loot the room! You rolling it? You helping me out?
I shall call this creature the Red Drake of
Long, you helping me?
Clan
Yeah.
of Clan
Search the
Cavern.
road.
The adult red drake slain in the cave of the Clan Tor. Giant clan.
Can we sacrifice the remains?
No, they need it for food, man.
Oh, it's a bad roll.
Oh, yeah.
I think if you're harvesting it for items, you probably can't also sacrifice it.
Okay.
My beady elemental eyes do not see very well. I sense better with trembles.
I got an 18, Ninja.
18?
Search room.
All right. You find that there's like a large slab. Like a less strong person might not even consider that you could lift it up, but it's actually a hatch.
Do I need to try to lift it?
Yeah, it's a strength check to open this. It's a huge stone block.
There we go.
Is this the same Drake? Do we recognize this
34.
Drake?
34. Goddamn. You lift the whole block up over your head and you like lift it several times like you're lifting weights.
Are you expending a rage to do that?
Yeah, that was rage.
Jesus Christ!
Oh wait,
son,
no,
you're falling
it's
into
for
the
1
giant-
minute. It's for 1 minute, so I still had the rage running.
I mean,
Start yelling.
It goes away if you're not taking damage, right?
It enters rage for up to 1 minute. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So I'll have to use rage. Yeah.
Yeah, just stick some fingers in those holes that you have on the side there.
Yeah.
It's like every 6 seconds. Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah.
I'm angry.
Well, I was taking damage until Grimorn healed me every turn from that necrotic wound. But now,
Is this
I
the same
pick up the
Drake?
hatch, I'm like, oh, there's a thing down here.
No, not the same.
Okay.
Totally different Drake. This one's even bigger.
You hear me?
Oh my.
This is the biggest Drake you've seen.
Long, that was RPD.
I'm sorry, what'd you say? Something RP?
I picked up the hatch, and I was like, I think I found something. And I pick it up and like, should I put it back? And I like just keep picking it up and down like, hello, and I wave it at you. It's a giant like slab.
I wave my giant boulder arms at the rest of the group to look at the slab.
Oh, hey, did you ever do anything about the wound?
Yeah, good morning.
Grimorn healed it.
Like with the heal spell?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Cure one.
Well, a cure wound doesn't fix this. He'll continue to take necrotic damage every turn.
Wait a second. What was it? Mm,
He might need
So add another...
no, it's a mass cure wound that I gave him.
Yeah, that doesn't work. Take another 6 damage, Taurus. Necrotic.
Okay.
Something about this
Like,
wound,
you're
it
coming at me.
it festers. It doesn't heal.
Are we gonna use a
If it
Was it
still
lesser-
hurts me and
lesser-
stuff, I'm gonna use
lesser restoration?
Huh?
I was asking
I
him
get
more
to
if we're
make a
gonna use
save?
a lesser restoration on it.
I don't know
Do
if I
get to
have
save against it,
if I have it right now. Give me a second.
Ninja?
What's your
Do I get
question?
to make a save against it? Do I get to make a save against it?
No, you just have a wound. It has to be dealt with in one way or another.
Can I take? I like to use one of my magic mushrooms of health. Cures any disease afflicting you, and it removes the blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poison conditions.
It's a stretch, but I'll allow it. All right, you get rid of your wound. Use
Basically
you
what lesser restoration does.
you use a mushroom to fix your wound. Another alternative option is a medical check. You can use
Yeah, I was gonna suggest that, but I can do medical checks.
I'm just gonna
If it
like,
would have still been hurting me,
I know it
would
won't
have
actually-
used mushrooms, but, like, not thinking about it.
I know it won't actually make any difference, but I feel like using my herbalism kit to make a medicine check.
Anyways,
yeah.
Hatch.
Yeah, he would have been complaining about that wound, so you probably would have wanted to do the medicine check on him.
Oh,
It's like a DC 15 to get rid of it. And you need to use a healer's kit, like one dose from a healer's kit. That'll do the trick.
Would Taurus
well, I
sit
don't
down
have
with
that. I just have a
and
herbalism kit.
oh,
I mean, I let him heal me before. I didn't know that. We thought it was.
before eating the mushroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's put the mushroom back. What's up with this
Speculation with
slab?
the holy power of the winged elephant.
Anybody want to check out the slab?
What's in the hole?
When you
Well, before that, did the giants find anything in their rooms?
Aren't you an earth elemental? Can't you go down there?
The giants were crying because they never found their Erdlu. They all got eaten.
there weren't anything in the cage.
The giants had a giant slab, and when you lifted up the giant slab, you found a store of treasure they had kept. They had 40,000 beads, 4,000 bits, 400 ceramic pieces, and 4 gems.
What?
Ooh.
What?
That's gonna be
Beats.
a heavy bag of coin to carry. Though.
Yeah, bees are not worth much though.
They're not.
Might not
Well,
even be.
I found it.
What is that even in gold?
40,000 beads would be 4,000 bits, which would be 400 ceramic pieces, which would be 40 silver, which would
That's
be 4
Fuck
gold.
that shit. Leave it there.
I think it would be more
I'm going to
effective
first of all
give the
take all
giant
those
mass of
gems.
pennies to the giants as a goodwill present than to actually carry them ourselves.
Yeah.
They could buy new crudlus with those beads, really. Actually, like with 400 copper, like how many crudlu can they buy?
Wait! I've got it! We use that money to reinvest into the dwarf town's economy and give them actual money to work with.
They could buy.
Wouldn't that just cause massive inflation?
They could buy like 16 Erdlu. Yeah, that's enough to
There
start.
you go.
Hang
Yeah.
on. I'm not an economist. Hold on.
Cool. I add all those gems to my thing.
Wait a
I'm like, I
second.
found the gems. They're mine.
Is the special magic Erdlu down in here?
How much CP?
Under the slab? No, it's just money.
Can you write down the coins, Ninja?
It's on this note card.
It's on the note card there.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, the stolen precious Erdlu was also eaten.
No.
But you can report back that the Erdlu will never be found because it got eaten by a monster. And maybe he'll be happy just to hear the news that his prized Erdlu will never come back. He won't be left wondering if it'll ever return.
Is the money in the sack?
No, it was just like in a hole in the ground, basically, with a slab on top of it. They weren't very sophisticated in their method of hiding their treasure.
How?
Okay, wait,
I'm
stop.
just trying
My,
to figure out
phone,
how big.
my computer's decided to be stupid and shut off after I plugged it
Take
in.
everything.
No.
So, also we're done with the game regardless. So I'm gonna go, I need to take a shower.
Okay.
Okay.
Catch you next time.
Spicy dragon drake meat. Sky,
Good night.
well, are you there? He's gone.
And he's dealing with the kids.
Okay.
I want to get
Um,
that money out of the hole, and I want to bring it over to the other guys, to the giants.
All right.
What
They
do you
will.
find-
They will appreciate that you're going to help them get some new Erdlu. Trendbull even throws in that he trades a lot, and they have Erdlu that they could bring from Sharvass. So he'll gladly make the trade so that they can get up and running with a new flock of Erdlu. And the giants are quite pleased to hear this.
I'll try to do an investigate in this room here. The where Snave is. After skinning the giant, the drake.
I will say that you don't have proof that the prized Erdlu was killed. Maybe it got away. There were a bunch of Erdlu outside. Maybe they had scattered to the 4 corners of the world. It still could be out there if you explore further. Who knows?
Taurus, would you use a curved greatsword from the fire drake claw?
No. I just want the
Yeah.
armor.
You just want the
whatever.
armor.
Yeah, I don't need armor. I need boots and gloves.
That wouldn't take away your unarmored defense, would it?
If I get them enchanted correctly during creation, I need them to be the ones that are adaptive armor, like some of the other stuff I have. The armor I'm wearing right now is adaptive armor, so it doesn't count against my unarmored defense.
Interesting.
I'm blind and I don't find anything in this room.
It's called I'll put it in chat one second. It's called
Is the height enough for a set of full armor for Grimorn and boots and gloves?
That's what I
Or is
have.
the full armor already take
Does
off the height?
does Grimorn have dark vision?
Yes.
So it says here if you've got dark vision, you automatically spot that there's an opening about the size of a man, too small for a giant, but maybe big enough for a person to fit through. That seems to lead into another chamber.
I'll go and take a look.
It's in the rear of the cave, a low fissure in the wall with a 3-foot gap. Your infravision reveals a pathway leading to carved stairs. The gap in the wall much too small for anything larger than a human.
I'll let the others know. Hey, I found a passage in the corner. There might be something else in here. There's some stairs.
We'll go over there and help him.
I don't think that you're gonna fit, Taurus.
I say maybe you're right, and I offer to tie a rope to you.
Yeah.
A chain, a metal chain, in case you need me
I'll
to
get
pull you
tied
out.
up.
Oh, I'll hold it. Brace. In case you need it.
What do I notice in the room?
All right. This is pretty interesting. So, the stairs lead upward to a small chamber. A number of narrow tapestries hang from ceiling to floor on 3 of the room's 4 walls. One of the tapestries continues past the floor, and several yards of the strange fabric lie curled on the ground. Another is draped across a large stone table against the far wall. This weaving appears as if it were being repaired, or perhaps it was never completed, and ends in a tangle of brightly colored threads. In a corner of the room, there's a dusty pile of clay fragments.
Is there any symbols? Like, is there a message or something, a story that comes from, or a symbol that comes from these drapes?
And there's definitely something to them.
I'll take a look at the clay, the broken clay pieces.
Can you describe it all to me? Maybe I can make a check.
Yeah, I'll describe what I'll activate my detect magic as well.
All right. When you activate Detect Magic, you notice that the tapestries radiate magic.
Oh.
And you begin to discern magical writings. And they say, deciphered tablets, stunning, discerned the principle of the Defiler's power. So simple, like a sail on a ship. Their heightened power is tied to the unusual deforestation. It is inexorably interlocked. Wild spread residual effects. Must collect more data. Destructive behavior inherent in the implementation of the amplifying technology. Fascinating. That's what it says.
That's something that Sol would like. That'd be a good treasure for the Val Alliance. It seems to be a research. Seems to be the research of the Defiler, or someone interested in the powers of the Defilers. These tapestry are magic.
I yell out to Soul to come over here. Soul, just have to gently come over here. Where's he at?
In addition, beneath the clay fragments, there's a wooden tube.
Is it cursed, or?
It's a wooden tube, like a scroll case kind of thing.
I'll pick it up and take a look inside.
Okay, you open up the case. Inside you find a scroll.
I'll pull it out.
All right.
And see if we can recognize it.
Can you read?
No.
It's in common, but nobody can read, so that's a problem.
No. Can I do a Arcana check?
Yeah, I guess roll it. Couldn't hurt.
Yeah, it might not do anything, but who knows?
You might find out it's a spell scroll. Yeah, you know what spell it is. You can't read.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I rolled a 20.
20. You do sense that it might have something to do with mental manipulation, like a fragment of a spell scroll or something like that.
I'll give it to Sol. So you might be able to use this, but you'll have to get it you'll need somebody that can read. Do you think we should take these tapestry and keep them for the Vel Alliance? They might learn something of the Defilers.
If I hear that, I say, knowledge is power.
You're so sage.
Okay, while you were exploring that, Snave is going to head outside.
Can we collect those? Is it possible to collect the tapestries?
Snave is like hopping from foot to foot and says, "Me have water. Me go leave water outside."
Water. What?
He's going to pee.
Oh. Can we roll those tapestries? Is that possible?
Sure. Yeah, you roll them up.
Yeah.
Store them.
Yeah. What should I call them?
Tapestries of a Defiler.
Okay.
From Avigdar. All right, there's a thing that happens, but we should save it for next week. It's midnight, and I think we'll call it there. That's a wrap. That's a stream.
That was fun. That was
wonder if-
really fun.
Does Skywell, he doesn't use any physical daggers, does he? What does he
Nah, he
fire
throws psionic daggers.
dagger?
I mean, they're cool, just as a status symbol, but also illegal, and he likes to flaunt that he hates the authority, so maybe he will want them.
That armor that I got, Ninja, I don't want new armor, but I would want matching, like, Fire Drake lightened armor. Like the enchant not armor.
I'm gonna get the Fire Drake head and put it in our secret basement of our illegal shop.
So you want to make what, clothing?
Boots and gloves. Yeah, boots and gloves.
I thought a barbarian could wear armor, just not heavy armor.
No, they can't. They can't get benefits from unarmored defense if they wear anything light or heavier.
Yeah, so you just want clothing. That would be kind of a waste of the hide, though, to just make clothing out of it.
No. I'm saying the enchantment, not armor. The stuff.
Make them
The one that I
adaptive.
have-
Oh, I get
I
it.
have it on my. I have it on my armor that I just bought from the shop in Charvass. One of the dwarfs in Charvass had that armor made, or well, I assume that the armor knows that enchantment. The one that was in Charvass.
Oh, so you want to have somebody make the armor, not armor, like the special barbarian kit, but out of this hide. Okay, that is a specialty craft that person knows. So you'd have to go back there and have it made there.
Yeah. But gloves and boots. Is there any way he can throw extra? Like they can put another.
Yeah, if they're if he's just making clothing, then it's not going to require as much material as a full armor would. So then, yeah, you could probably have some like gloves and boots there too.
Okay.
I think usually the rule is that there's like enough left over to make like a little shield or something. There's a little excess material after the armor is made.
Cool.
The blacksmith, the fire cleric blacksmith, would he be capable of fabricating a plate armor out of this material?
Yeah. The fire blacksmith is perfect for making anything out of fire drake hide.
Sweet. Maybe we can infuse some of the blood to make it even more magical.
Oh yeah, there you go. You can use that blood for a bunch of different things. Anything fire related. You could even add it to your cooking in place of the fire element.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. So the fire blacksmith, the one that Chris has.
Yeah, the cleric.
He doesn't know that specialty craft of not armor, right?
No, I don't think so.
So
No, he's
he'd
not
have to-
he's a cleric. He's not an
But I have
enchanter.
a piece of armor. Hold on. But I have a piece of armor that has the not armor enchantment. Can he reverse engineer that?
Or transfer it?
Nah, probably
Well,
not.
Yeah. Maybe somebody in tier might be able to do something with that. Like I would
No.
probably not be able to get that armor started until we end up going back to tier.
Well, he was saying the guy in Charvas, who I bought it
Yeah.
from.
Yeah, the armor in Charvas knows it, but that's about it.
Okay.
So before we move on, we have to go to Charvas.
Hmm.
Drop it off.
So in the story, what happened before you guys got to the cave? Is there anything special?
It was mostly tracking down the Erdlu. They found a bunch of tracks from the fire drake. They looked like swords clawed the ground in places.
Well, I said I was a great hunter, and then like the other guy, he
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah, but you're not great tracker."
Yeah, he
Yeah,
rolled a
looks like-
30 to track this drake. He knew exactly where it was going the whole time. That's a hell of a roll.
I was like, I don't know. I don't even see nothing. And he
So
had
good
pointed
ro-
out to me.
Good rolls all night, huh?
Yeah, I can't believe how many crits were rolled. That was nuts.
Like, every other turn it was a crit, man. For real.
Well, sometimes like multiple crits. Was it always
What was
one per
this?
attack series?
What was the CR on this thing?
20 or 21, I think.
Well, that's starting to get up there.
I don't have it written down. I think it's 21.
I mean, one hit, he brought me down like a third of my health. One hit.
He could do some really nasty stuff, like if he manages to bite you, the bite does 5d12 plus 9, plus 3d6 fire, plus a DC 22 dex save to be swallowed. If he gets a 20, it's a Vorpal that crits for an extra 6d8. And then while you're swallowed, it's a DC 22 dexterity save. And you take a d20 acid damage every turn that you're inside of its mouth. And you have to do 40 damage in a single turn from inside to make it regurgitate you onto the ground.
If you're stuck in the Drake, okay, can he spit fire too and burn you?
Yes.
Oh my god. Yeah, that could have killed Taurus right there.
Great force, great hunter.
Well, that's kind of cool. I got in at the right time, huh?
Dude.
I wasn't even. I wasn't even. Yeah, I wasn't even able to do anything. Like it was Morg, and Morg killed it. I was like, oh, all right.
No, the thorns killed it.
That was
Yeah.
Sia's thing.
Theo was fucking it up with those thorns.
Yeah, not much it could do. It was surrounded.
I was gonna cast the insect plague on it.
I felt like this thing would wreck the party, so I'm glad you got the upper hand and rolled a lot of crits. Like, it was a good, fun, heroic battle, and you got the upper hand when it was a devastatingly dangerous fight. Like, this thing is up there. It is more than capable of wiping out the whole party. If you have bad luck and the wrong tactics.
Long had a really good tactic. I was really impressed. I was like, yeah, okay, we had 6 turns, then I would have moved up here. If I saw Long go up there, I would have moved up here.
If you fight this thing with bad luck and the wrong tactics, you are not going to survive.
I
We're-
surprise kneecap it. Everybody get up.
So we're the great Drake hunters. I don't know.
Yeah, you've killed all 3, the whole family. The three
Oh my
the 3 little bears. Papa bear, mama bear, baby bear, wrecked them all.
One just got taken away. It's not dead.
Yeah, that's true. Just out of the picture.
He's gonna come back with a revenge. You killed my son
I'll save
and my husband.
I'll save it for when you go to the fire plane. It'll be like, guess what? Guess what's waiting for you? Here it is.
It's like you get to see your family again. We're
Who
wearing
has,
them.
Yeah, you're wearing them.
armor? Who has Drake armor right now? Morg has Drake
I
armor,
have it.
and then he's gonna show up with the daddy. So you have the
Yep.
baby.
You're gonna have the
you.
hands and feet.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like revenge movies where the person tracks down the killer, only in this case the killer's wearing your family's skin.
Yeah, that's
No. We tracked down it.
Yeah. Mm.
But Like, we want a full set.
You need the other one.
Oh, yeah.
It was destiny. We had to get you eventually. You can flee to the fire plane, but that's not going to save you.
Well, we're going to go to the fire plane with immunity to fire, so fire blast is probably not very useful out there.
Yeah, but it's got claw, bite, tail, and psionics. It hits hard.
Oh,
All right. Well, that's game. I'm going to end the stream there.
Good night, everybody.